Okay, everybody, welcome to session 16 of Watch for Falling Meteors. It is time to continue the adventures in Corin Keep and the zombies that aren't quite zombies. Quick reminder, we also stream various games on Friday now. Brian and I are addicted to EverQuest, so I can't guarantee it'll be MechWarrior 5. And then Mondays are DM Prep or gaming, just kind of random, whatever we feel like. So, without further ado, who wants to get our recap for tonight? I've got two people without inspiration, Brian and Weedle.
Weedle had it last time, so Brian, go ahead.
Okay,
Scott, please do it. I can't read my notes.
You want me to do it?
Please do it.
Okay.
All right. We moved on from the swamp to the water and arrived in DeLorean, a very large walled city, trade-based on the river. We caught up with the caravan and we went to the northwest the next day, went by boat to Amzarak on Lake Amzarak for 2 days. Then we landed at Fort Lakeside. We met a young man, Noriad. He was very keen to join our party. We decided to not let him join our party, but gave him the job of watching our backs. We saw a castle. We went over to the castle. It had a new wooden wall, but there wasn't a whole lot of activity. Apparently there was some stuff at night. We met an owl whose name Bonespur. Yep. Eventually Bonespur was attacked by some flying little colorful things, but we were able to save him. In the morning we decided to stealth up to the keep. Weedle had the bright idea of going over the ledge, which he did without looking first. And then he got attacked behind the wall, separated from the party. He almost went down, but he was able to get the door up, and the party rushed in and saved him, and the cat is very happy about that. We busted down the door, went into the interior of the keep, where we found some lightning zombies, for lack of a better term, and quasi-intelligent, so dead, but not quite dead. We killed all but one, who has given up as we continue today.
Thank you very much. Inspiration for Weedle.
Thank you.
And thank you for the summary. So, to set the scene, you are in this ground floor tower chamber. There is broken furniture and crates and tipped over bookcases and stuff all stacked up in kind of a barricade fashion where the now dead zombies tried to fend you off. As you chase the last one up the stairs and manage to wound him pretty badly, he stops and sits down and says he gives up. And that's where we stopped. So, what are you guys doing?
I think at a minimum we want to try and have a conversation with him about who's upstairs.
Okay. He's just sitting on the steps. He's not moving. He has like a leather apron on, and he has it's like peasant's clothing. As I'd mentioned to Weedle in the last session, he noticed that their fashion sense was a bit too old. The cuts they're wearing and stuff is just pretty retro compared to contemporary fashion now. Definitely looks like he became a zombie thing a long time ago, because his clothes definitely befit a period earlier than this. But he hasn't said anything at this point. He's just sitting on the stairs and just looking. He's not panting, but he's just kind of sullen, and he drops the hammer he was carrying, and he's just looking to you to see if you're going to murder him.
We did knock before we knocked down the door, right? I do remember knocking. Right?
I don't remember.
Shouldered it.
Yeah, I believe Jamelon just shouldered it open.
I thought he knocked first.
Yeah, I thought there was.
It was quite apparent though that I think he might have knocked. That's right, he did. He knocked and there was no answer. But it was quite apparent they were ready for you and they were planning to attack. They were hostile from the get-go.
I thought you meant the knock spell. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I used the knock fist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he used knock mark 1.
So I'll just go up to the zombie and be like, "Dost thou speak the modern tongue?"
The common tongue.
The modern tongue.
Okay, he goes, yes, I speak common. He has a soft Derrican accent. It's kind of muddled. It's not real
Who sent
crisp.
you here to attack us, creature?
No one sent me. I live here.
Who
What
made
are
you?
you?
He looks at Stefan. I don't know. I'm alive. He says it with a questioning tone.
Hardly.
Shrugs, like to concede the point.
Why didn't you answer when we knocked, or just talk to us?
Because we're not allowed to let anybody in,
Says who?
says the Lord.
Who is the Lord?
Where's the Lord?
You won't find him.
I
Not
didn't
unless he
ask
wants
if
to
I
be
would
found.
find him. I asked, where is he?
Well,
No, who? Who is he?
okay, which question is he answering?
Well,
I won't tell you where he is.
Does he have a name?
Lord Kazak. You might as well tie me up and leave me here. I'm not going to help you.
Did he bring you back? Is that how you're back?
No. We don't know
Do
why
you
we're
know?
back.
Oh.
And I don't remember what I was. I just know I am.
I'll
Do
tie
you
him
know
up.
of the Corin family?
There's a flicker of recognition. He goes, the name, I feel like I should, but no.
This keep belongs to Jadar and Corin. And
This
he sent
keep
us
belongs
here.
to Lord Kazak.
Well, will Lord Kazak speak to us?
Whoops.
Oh,
Scott
that's my
screwed up the
webcam.
cameras.
Dang
on.
it, Scott.
Let me reset.
Yeah, we'll fix it later. Do that for now. We'll get them fixed in time.
We weren't sent here to kill everybody. We were sent here to make sure that the keep was open for Lord Jadarin to arrive.
Well, it's not, so tell Lord Jadarin to leave.
It's his keep. Do you have a deed?
Lord Kazak, mate. I'm a carpenter.
Let's tie him up.
Okay, if you want to tie him, he doesn't resist.
Gonna have to restart Zoom. Be right back.
What's in the first level behind this door?
I won't help you. I'm sorry, wait. Which door are you pointing at? The one on the ground floor?
Yeah.
Oh, it says storerooms.
We have no further use for this abomination. Why do we keep it?
I'm not an abomination. I don't know why I am, but I haven't bothered anyone.
Au contraire,
You did
you
attack
tried to kill
us.
us. If you wish to
invaded
continue,
my home.
According to the laws and the lords of the land, this is not your home, though.
Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to grab Gamelon. I'm trying to reveal the room there. Okay, so that little part there in the corner is actually goes under. That's where the stairs go up above it.
Yeah.
But it's just a full open room. It's just a dusty chamber. There's lots of strong boxes and wooden chests in here. None of them look like they're locked, though. You can already see out of some of them old moth-ridden clothing and stuff.
Nothing of value.
Yeah, it looks like it's just old clothes and long perished supplies. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Scott?
How long have you been living here?
A year?
Is that
Do you respect the laws of the land?
Whose laws? I don't know anything outside the keep.
Let's take him outside in time
no
to
one
a
bothers
tree.
us.
Well,
Are there
this
any
keep
rooms
is in the
upstairs?
land of Darokan. Does that ring a bell?
It seems like it should.
Are there any rooms upstairs you're not allowed to go into?
We can go anywhere in the keep we wish.
Well,
Is there
this
any place
keep
you
is in
wish
the
we
lands of
wouldn't go?
Darokan, and
Go ahead, Brian.
all right, this keep is in the lands of Darokan.
If you say so.
By Darokan decree, this keep, the title belongs to Lord. Jesus, what? Jadaran.
Well,
And so you do not wish to follow the laws of the land. Is that what you're saying?
I do not wish you to kill all of us.
We didn't wish it either, but we also didn't wish to be attacked.
Are there more than just you?
Maybe.
That wasn't a maybe answer or question. That was a yes or no.
Tie it up and let's proceed, if you must.
Say, are there others you wish to save?
No. The keep's empty now.
I don't believe him.
I
believe him
I
either.
sense falseness.
Does that,
I don't even have to roll.
does that seem true?
No. It seems like it just occurred to him. It honestly seems like it just occurred. He seems like a simple man, and it just occurred to him to say there's nobody else here.
Lying does not come naturally.
His eyes kind of flash a little bit. Please, we're not hurting anyone. We don't have anywhere to go.
But you won't
Even
tell
he
us where
called us
Lord
abominations.
Kazak is.
He indicates Gamelon.
But we need to find Lord Kazak.
I can't help you. He's my lord. I'm sorry.
Well, we weren't sitting here necessarily to kill everybody.
I
We're
know,
here to
you
secure
said
the
that,
keep.
but Lord Kazak will not leave.
Oh.
And you
So
refuse
he is
to
here.
help.
It will come to battle if I take you to him. I can't participate.
I don't need you to participate. But if you're a hindrance to our cause, once Lord Kazak is handled, it will look poorly on you.
Tie me up, lock me in a chest. I cannot betray the oath to my lord.
What is your oath?
I will do whatever he says.
What happens if he met an untimely end?
I don't know.
Would your oath no longer be binding? Where you can make some decisions for yourself?
Maybe the common tongue has changed. Oath maybe isn't right. I must do what he says.
So he's compelled.
And what has he told you to do?
Protect the keep. Repel invaders.
So you haven't. So your oath, you're free from your oath.
No. I'm not helping you. I'm resisting the urge to attack right now.
What if we aren't actually considered invaders and the true owners of the keep, though?
How would you do that?
I mean, Lord Jadarin is the true owner of the keep, and we're working for him.
But I say Lord Kazek is. What makes you right and me wrong?
The title.
Well, we have the title that we've been asked to give to Lord Kazek. So
you guys do have a title. Jadarin gave you a copy, so you can prove that it was. You guys were very adamant that you needed proof in case someone challenged it.
Yeah. So we need to present this proof to your lord. So you're actually
you can even read it yourself
him.
If you know how to read.
You're actually helping him and following his orders by making sure no intruders come in, because this is proof that we're not actually intruders.
He seems very confused. Make a persuasion check. Shut up, Siri!
God, I'm glad my name's not Siri.
It said, did I deserve that?
You deserve worse.
Yes.
Persuasion. I hope that was the right P. Fantasy Grounds is very tiny.
You're very persuasive, though. In the north wall, on the 3rd floor, you can find Kazak. That's all I can say.
Thank
you.
you.
Will be very happy that you have held your oath to the
If we tie you up and bind you in the chest, will you be safe then if something happened to us?
Well, I don't need to eat or sleep or drink. So, yes, I'll be fine. Maybe bored.
Eventually, could you get free?
I assume when your Lord Jadarin shows up, you'll let me out.
What if we just barricaded you in the room? Would you be compelled to come get us, or would you just be there for a while?
Put him in the chest already.
I don't know.
All right, let's tie him up in there.
I'll hurry him back and put him in one of them chests.
Okay.
Is there anything we could say to your friends or other people you want saved that they wouldn't side with Lord Kazak?
They are under impulsion. They have no mind of their own.
I mean, this fellow...
This one has a mind.
Kind of has a mind of his own.
It seems to... I can feel Kazak now. If I go upstairs, I know his will be mine.
Okay. Well, as soon as this is over, we'll come back for you.
Lock him up.
You won't be so bored.
Thus is the way with necromancers.
Okay. You tie him up. He is secured. The top of the stairs ends in a door.
Hey, after you put him in the chest, I want to say no hard feelings.
Okay. Let's put this one, I guess, here. Yeah, let's do that. And then close that one. Let's put this one. Whoop. We'll grab that. So, you go up the stairs to the next level of the keep. And when you get to the top, there's a door. It's currently closed at the top of the steps. And it does not appear to be locked. It's just a simple door that swings on just a simple hinge from the outside. Like from the outside it swings in. When you open the door up, you can see... I'll share the room here. It is a single room. It makes up the entire floor. It looks like it might have once been used for an audience chamber or something. There are frayed tatters of once glorious tapestries that are still hanging on the walls. There's a ruined heap of carved ebony, ivory, and gold leaf at the far end of the room. It's all that remains of an old baronial throne. There's a large fireplace near the stairs that looks like it hasn't been used in a long time, maybe centuries. It's choked with cinders, ash. There's birds' nests, tons of rubbish spilling out of it. And all over the room, there are ruined desks and benches, broken spinning wheels, as well as other various furniture lying strewn about. There does not appear to be any sign of movement.
Ready yourself.
I'm going to put this baby here in.
Oh, that's how that works.
There we go. Until we have an encounter, I think we can just...
Holy cow, it's a block.
Use a little token. Yeah, I just put them all together, so the group is there, because I don't want to move all your tokens onto a map. So,
yeah.
It's really just to let us see which map you're on.
I guess look through this stuff. Is it all ruined and broken, or is some of it seem like it's been used recently?
Okay. Let's see. What's everybody else doing?
Yeah, just kind of looking around.
Busy suggests somebody should look behind the tapestry curtains.
Yeah.
All right, I'll look behind the tapestry curtains, but I'm on my guard.
Okay. Hold on, I'm going to get rid of that token. I guess I'll just put you guys on the tracker here, or on the token thing.
I want to make sure this door is shut.
Stefan, Karnon, Nace, Busy, Gamelon, and Percy.
How does ready in action for loading a weapon go? I mean, can I just always be like, I'm going to ready in action?
Yeah, like it's loaded right now. Outside of combat, if there's something you want to get ready for, you just tell me. You know, I'm watching the stairs, and if something who's not us comes through, I let him have it. Otherwise, in combat, you use your action to declare a ready, and you give me a trigger, and then what you're going to do on that trigger. So, but outside of combat, you just tell me if there's something you want to start prepping for. Okay, so Gamelon's looking through the desk and stuff. Weedle's checking the curtains. Stefan is watching the stairs going up. And Nace is, you said you were making sure the door's closed?
Yeah, I want to make sure the door's shut and no one's coming behind.
Okay.
I want to see if there's anything in the ashes that looks appealing.
Okay. So, if you haven't given me an investigation yet, do so. If you're just standing guard, give me a perception. Okay. Busy, you don't really find anything of note. Gamelon, you find... nothing out of the ordinary, just, you know, like the spinning wheel has the things you would expect of the spinning wheel. There's quite a few books. A few of the books that are intact enough to actually look through, because most of them are terribly corroded and rotted from both humidity, they're not stored well, or some of them are just spilled out on the floor. You also notice that it's very damp in here. Like even like some standing water on the floor. Not deep, but just a little bit. Karnon thinks the source is that there's actually water leaking down from the chimney that's pooling out onto the floor here. It's really turning into like muddy ash here, but definitely some of it is coming down. There's water slowly trickling down the chimney and making its way through the cracks in the floor because it's all flagstone.
It's a fixer-upper.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
We got water coming out of the chimney.
But you do manage to find one book that's still legible enough that you can make out a few words in it. And on the cover, like the inside cover, you can see it was copied over 2 centuries ago. So it's a pretty old book. But it's just like a cookbook. It's not like some mystic tome. Like this is just a modern book, but it was modern 200 years ago. It's probably been that long since this keep was occupied. You going through it, you notice none of the books you can find that have dates in them are older, are newer than 200 years old.
Nothing's seen current use. Like
Yeah.
no one's been messing with it or fushing with
No,
it.
no one's been here a long time. You also, Stefan, you note tracks leading to those stairs there. You can see, you do find some tracks. There's not like a lot of dust in here, especially because of the humidity, but you do notice a couple spots as well as a couple blood droplets. It looks like something. Like they never use this room. They just go from the door from the bottom floor to the stairs to the upper floor. It doesn't look like they use this room at all. It's completely abandoned. Go ahead.
I don't think they use this place. Looks like
That
they
means
just
it's
go
ours.
upstairs.
We can keep it.
Okay. And
What do I
Weedle,
find?
as you pull the curtain back, a swarm of spiders runs down the curtain and comes after you. I'm going to go ahead and lock tokens.
That was ready.
And I know you said you were ready. You're not surprised.
There's my initiative.
Everybody go ahead and roll for
you
initiative.
were ready.
It is ready.
Oh, wow. He was
Told you I was
super
ready.
ready. Okay.
Spider. I don't even know her.
So, this will be confusing because these are swarms.
And they like to go on your own space.
Yeah, they can go in someone else's space. So, last one comes out from this table. Alright, I'm going to reveal them. Doop. Okay. So, that one on the corner is actually in your square, Weedle.
Gotcha.
You are the first to act. So, yeah, the swarm of insects is basically what you're dealing with. They can move through your squares. It's just a ton of spiders.
Do they have
However,
reach or no?
they do not. They have to be in your square to attack you.
Right.
What you do notice is all of these spiders have too many legs.
Great.
They have between 9 and 20 legs each.
Ha! More abominations.
Yeah, they're quite horrifying looking. And they kind of have... there's not a lot of light in this room. It's only the lights you guys have. They actually have a little soft glow, greenish glow to them.
I understand that they may not be squishable, but are they, like, small?
They're actually pretty freaking big for spiders. They're probably like that big. But
Okay.
there's just lots of them. And yes, they are quite squishable. It's just there's, 5 to 6 in each swarm. So
There's a horde.
they're very big. So Weedle, you're actually the first to act.
All right. Then I will attack this group.
You hit them, no problem.
And I will sneak attack that. Well, I did not.
I don't know why you're rolling another attack, but good job.
That's his dagger,
Oh.
right?
No.
He's just doing
No.
hitting both times before he does damage.
All right, 14 points of damage, which you didn't
Okay.
have anything targeted, so...
Oh, God.
Hooray!
There we go.
Guys, he hadn't
Okay.
even played this game since last Wednesday.
So,
I know.
That's right. That's right.
it's very effective, and you actually kill 2 of the little spiders with one swipe. However, because there's so many of them, a lot of the damage is wasted because it doesn't hit anything. So they are actually resistant to the damage.
Okay. Gotcha. And then dagger this group.
And you hit.
And...
But you don't have to attack
That-
the separate group because they don't have reach.
Oh, that's right. They don't have it. Okay.
Doesn't
well,
matter.
Well,
Did a
it's
little
2
bit.
damage, and they resist 1. So they only
And
take a point from the dagger.
As I run away,
Oh yeah, you do need that to disengage. Oh, you're right, because of the reach. Never mind.
I'm trying to get to this square.
Want to pick a square
About
there,
that.
JJ?
It's will not go in the middle of the square. Your grid's messed up.
What do you mean? That's the middle of the... Well, it was the middle of the square before you did that.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm out. See you guys.
to the wall.
Yeah,
where'd he go?
peace.
I think you are. You're literally off the map.
He
So
left.
Weedle was a ghost this whole time
Wow.
because he just went right through that wall.
There you go.
Cowardly ghost.
As I run away, I'll say she tried to scare me, but she tried to attack me, but I spied her.
Do you have inspiration? Can I take it away?
Nope,
Take
it
I
away.
cannot take it away.
Gamelon.
I'm gonna do a
Some AoE would be really good.
yeah, right.
Does anybody have foot stomp?
He's a giant 450-pound turtle. Can he just lay down and roll?
Right,
Just
just
roll.
start rolling around. Yeah.
All right, I need a template.
Oh, what are you doing?
Burning hands?
Sounds like AE damage.
You'd be able to catch 3 of those, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move.
If
to
you
like,
went from here and then you move the thing like this. Well, if you move forward, if you moved forward 1 square, I think you could definitely position to catch them all. I think.
I move
Let's
to
see.
here, I think I can see them all.
I'm fine with you catching all 3.
All right,
Yes.
that's what's gonna happen.
2 succeed on their save. 1 fails. That was really good saving throw rolls they had. 5, 11, and 5 damage. One of them is now heavily wounded. 2 of them are now heavily wounded, actually.
And then before the inevitable reprisals. I move 5 and 20.
Okay.
That'll be me. There's the attack track. Bob.
Busy.
Alright, it's gonna let some fire fly.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Whoops. Nope.
Catches part of the barrel or whatever table instead of the swarm, and then he actually orders Percy to get in the way,
Oh, okay.
and then Percy will release.
Dims.
Oops. Select Percy.
Uh, 10. Pretty nice. I think.
Not sure if that helped anybody, but
Okay, well, actually, with that much fire blasting around, are you going to pursue these things? Because if not, they all basically are like, nope, and skitter up the walls through cracks in the ceiling and bail.
we do have to clear them out at some point, so I don't know.
So this one will go 40 feet up and disappear into the ceiling. Stefan, your turn.
All right. Gonna hunter's mark 2.
If they're
They're gonna flee, so
They're
you'll be stuck with
fleeing,
Hunter's
they
Mark
run
on
away.
these.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Fair enough.
They
Thank
don't
you
wanna-
guys.
Just a warning.
Appreciate that. Maybe I'll just see if I can hit 2.
Yeah, you hit him.
Red ambusher. Oh shit.
I just clicked Dread Ambusher.
Yep, you got it.
What kills the spiders?
8 damage. They resist it and only take 4.
Oh boy.
Do it again.
That's all right. Swatting flies, swatting flies.
Yeah, basically, like you hit one spider and just destroyed it.
Maybe I'm getting one more, huh?
Oh, that hit.
Okay, heavily wounded.
Good hit. Good hit.
And then I'm gonna move out of sight. See if I can stir up some trouble.
Okay. Ace.
All right. Well, I'll shillelagh and then run up over.
Okay.
Booming blade.
Yep.
Uh, 15 hits for
With the
8
booming
damage.
blade.
They only take 4, but they're critically wounded now. There's only like 2 spiders left. And your shillelagh is very very gooey now.
Yeah.
But when they move,
And that was a booming blade, so
Yeah, I heard.
okay. Just want to make sure that it's
Brian, I
there.
approve.
Right. Might as well hit the close-up one here.
Ooh, tagged it.
Yeah.
Ooh, rolling well tonight.
Use all the good rolls against the spider swarms.
For
Yeah.
6 damage, it
Oh,
takes
you-
3
you
after
use his offhand
resistance.
first for some reason, but
Oh, yeah. Make sure you use your main hand for the next attack because you didn't get your full damage bonus. And that hit. For 10. So it takes 5 more damage. It's moderately wounded. You smash 2 spiders into just goo, and little legs go everywhere. And you see, like, one of them, you smash it and the legs kind of careen away. Some of the legs actually fork into, like, multiple sets of legs. Like, one stem from the body ends up being 4 legs by the time it's done splitting. It looks wrong.
We found the arachnid hydrid collider.
Okay, yeah, you can move away. They don't have reach.
Hey, with chrome attacks.
Okay, so they got pretty severely burned. They scurry up into the ceiling, 40 feet climb speed, and disappear. The next group actually just got smashed up by Karnon. They dash into the chimney and vanish.
Quick, light a fire.
And the last set, roll it, Brian.
Explode on contact.
All right.
That's it. They try to go. What does Booming Blade actually do to do the damage?
it's thunder,
So
or is it lightning?
yeah, on a hit, they suffer that. It becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. If the target willingly moves before then, it immediately takes 1d8 thunder damage in the spell.
Okay, so yeah, so you smash them, and then as they start to skitter away, they just vibrate for a second and just go, and there's just green goo sprays everywhere. There's just their entire square is just covered in green ichor now.
Just like throwing a tick into the fire.
Weedall says that was fun, and he checks the other
The other tapestry. Yeah, no, it's clear now. The spiders do not appear to return either.
Is there anything behind the tapestries?
Walls.
Are they pretty?
But no, nothing unusual.
I'm ready to go up.
Okay.
Let's do it.
We will.
Charge the
Speed up the
spiders.
staircase.
Here. Alright. I suppose I should add a mask to this one.
I have a feeling this north passage is going to lead us into the mountains. Into the mountain.
Maybe.
Sorry,
I
I'm
still
trying
want
to.
to know why I was sent here.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
There's a fucking reason, man.
God dang it.
Yep.
I'm with you, Nace. We're going to find out. We're going to find out.
Eyes on the prize. And maybe the tapestries. Or the walls behind them, if you like them.
I'm doing the mask. I actually did the mask wrong.
Not really. They weren't pretty, so. Oh, we didn't check the throne, but oh well. Maybe Jadar would be interested in a slightly used magical throne.
You guys are gonna be like on Neeb's Gaming with Duralius and Associates when they were he was selling brooms.
Yeah.
Who was selling brooms?
Neebs was. Neebs got kicked off the team, so he started selling brooms.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's
The Wonder Broom.
You know that's where Weed all came from, right?
No.
Yeah. That's the clan that Leslie was in. The Weed Alls.
Oh, that's right. Leslie! Alright. I'm almost done unmasking, sorry.
And if any of the rest of you haven't seen Duralius and Associates, I'm jealous because you get to watch it.
Yeah.
You could always watch it.
Again.
I recently watched it all again, so. Okay, sharing the token, or the image. There you go. This is the 3rd floor once you get up there. And everybody gets to the top of the stairs. Oh, I'm assuming you would check the first landing pretty quickly, so. Unlike the 2 levels below, the floor of the dungeon here is divided into a T-shaped corridor with 6 small rooms, 3 on each side of the hallway. It looks like this might have been a residential hall at one point. And you can see a staircase continuing up on the east side of the chamber as well.
Well, obviously, this wall is of interest to us, but
Well, it could be either one, either in that room or that room.
could be, or it could be there.
That would be the first one, I would think, but we should probably check these rooms real fast just to make sure.
Probably
nothing
open the
jumps
doors
out.
first. Yeah.
Tight quarters. Hard to run away.
I'm just sticking everybody's token on the map. There you go. You're all on the map.
Which room did that abomination say Kazak was in?
North wall.
North wall.
But we just want to clear out all the rooms first, right?
Yeah, so we
Yes.
don't get surprised.
Fine. Kick in this door to my left.
Uh-oh.
Could just open it.
Bunch of mysterious dice showed up.
Okay. Which one?
Left.
One to my left.
Okay. The room looks like it might have once been a bedchamber. The bed itself is at this point collapsed into a heap of broken wood or rotted wood and bedding. There's a broken table and a smashed chest as well that litters the place. There is an armoire that still stands intact in the corner.
But the bed is embedded in the floor.
No, it's just
Nothing
like
of
it's completely
It's
fallen
collapsed.
apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just old and rickety.
Yeah, termites. Like the wood's just practically dissolved at this point, and the moisture has
Spiders.
been really bad for it as well.
Okay.
You have the same issue of moisture leaking down the chimney here. While the
Kick
wall
open next door to
outside
my
the
right.
dungeon is in good shape, the dungeon itself is pretty rough on the inside.
Let's check that armoire.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Skills. Perception.
You actually find a small cloth bag that when you pick it up jingles a little bit and has 20 gold coins in it. They're of a stamp you've never seen before, though.
Old?
Really old. It looks like a Darrocan coin, but all the coins typically have a face or some sight, on them, and this coin does not have anything you recognize, but they are gold coins.
Okay. Goes in the party bag of fun.
Okay. In fact, I'll tell you exactly what the coin should be. That was here. Coin. The Darrocan gold coin is known as a Darrow, and it has a picture of the one of the current merchant kings. Actually, it's whichever merchant king prints it. And this one it doesn't have like a merchant king face on it. It actually shows like a thing of wheat with a scythe going through it. It's just a symbol you've never seen on a Darrocan coin before.
Interesting. Maybe be worth more to a coin collector.
Yeah, you give me a history check.
I'll do that. Not super proficient, but why not?
You're proficient enough. It's a coin that has not been minted for probably 220 years. It's a very old collector's coin. It would be pretty valuable to a collector. Probably double its value.
Okay.
Does my crossbow of warning go through walls and doors and this kind of thing?
It's within 30 feet of you. I don't remember what the specifics were, but I'd say it's still blocked by a foot of stone, however many feet of earth, an inch of lead, etc. Because it's still basically an extra sensory ability the crossbow has.
Alright, I'm just gonna knock this door to my right in.
So can I just say, I'm not sure if this music fits this setting.
You're right.
Seems like- It's just a happy-go-lucky.
Right, everything's fine. It's great.
Maybe
Like, we get attacked by spiders.
We'll go to puzzle phase.
Oh, no, we don't like puzzles.
You bust open the door. It's basically a similar room.
Okay, we go collect the gold coins from the armoire there.
Give me a perception check.
We'll run out of perception pretty soon.
You find a comb, like it's a wooden comb, no like pearl inlay or anything. It's very nice comb, but it's warped because of the dampness in the tower. But that's about the only thing that could even be considered valuable you find.
I'll just give it to Nace.
Okay. Ryan, you can write warped wooden comb.
So, you always pick it up when I drop it, so...
Oh, okay. After he leaves, I'm gonna just drop it and move on. Unless you think it's worth something.
No, it does not look like it's worth anything.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that, at one point, it was probably valuable, but it is no longer valuable. Okay, you open the next door. It's a slightly larger chamber, but basically the same thing. Rotted out bed. This one has actually like a wardrobe, but it is open, and the clothes in it are moth-ridden or mildewed from the dampness.
None of this is what we speak.
I was gonna say, if you want me to fast forward,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure there's no people and then move on.
Yeah, no, there's no people in the chambers.
Stick around and
All right, then we're going to check that very north area here.
Okay, Stefan,
Oh shit.
You notice during all of this walking around in here that the this hallway sees way more use foot traffic wise than any other area, and they all go right up to the north wall. Period. And then they go to and from the north wall.
Tracks seem to end at the north wall.
That's where you're told to check.
The wall at the end of the corridor looks just like every other one, is the other outer walls in the dungeon. They're just dressed stones that are fitted very well together. The stonework in this place is actually excellent. There are 2 brass sconces to hold torches that currently there's no torches in them. And the footsteps that Stefan spotted, the rest of you haven't picked up on them. But they lead directly up to the wall and then stop.
I'll give
thinking
whoever
we turn
guidance
some
if they want to
sconces.
check it out.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I heard Tim talk first.
I think maybe we should turn some sconces.
Sure.
The candle back.
You test one of the sconces. You can't get it to rotate, but it will pull out. Just kind of like tilts. So it's 2 pieces of metal going in, but when you pull, the bottom one is actually hinged, and the top one's not connected at all. And I mean, it is, but it goes deep in, and when you pull, it has a little hinge on the top, and so a little lever pulls whenever you do that. But nothing comes free when you pull the sconce. It only pulls out about 2 inches, and then it seems to meet resistance.
What if we pull both at the same time?
Okay, Weedle, you reach up and grab the other one. As soon as you pull the second one, there's a click as you can feel each one gives like another inch as something gives way, and the door hinged on the left side, the whole wall has just a facade of very thin stone laid over the wood, and it creaks open on decently oiled hinges.
So it's
And,
quiet, very nice.
The passageway is open to you. Let me switch our map here.
Is it dark?
It is dark. Well, the light you have is all you get. So we're going to add a mask, and we're going to.
Because it's a COVID map.
Oh God, really? We're gonna share this baby.
You're sharing the COVID?
Alright, I'm gonna throw your tokens on
Scott.
here. 1, 2. You guys will arrange yourselves however you prefer. I don't care.
And marching order.
That was a
For
year
now, I
ago.
just want to get your tokens on here.
In 3 days.
About 362 days ago?
Uh-huh.
Or wait, was this a leap year? 360.
This was a leap year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one to unmask. Let's do
Good call. You don't want to be
this.
100.
Okay, so the
Good
chamber behind the secret door leads to a small natural cave in the mountain's side. It's dark and full of sooty air that smells like torches being burned here until moments ago. You can see the cave narrows quite a bit at the north end to form a tunnel that leads further into the mountain. You can see you can just make out a set of wooden stairs that are leading down.
Proceed.
I can see 60 feet dimly. Do I see more?
The problem is that's how far you can see because of the slope, because the ceiling arches down as well. You can see, Gamelon, from where you're at, that there appears to be standing water that the stairs are going down into.
How high is this area here?
It's probably, the stairs are probably a 5-foot descent, over 5 feet.
My question is, can I climb up this wall?
Oh, the ceiling above you is about 8 feet up
Okay, then
and follows the turn of the stairs.
yeah, I'm not going to be able to climb up to the ceiling and then look down, get any more info. Not at 8 feet. Gotcha.
Let's go.
Water.
You know, maybe the two guys without dark vision can be in the middle. We can have dark vision in front and back.
Oh, you mean the people with the AC in the middle?
Oh wait.
I
Oh wait. I don't know. Not all my ideas are good.
You would have an adherent to
They're
the
all
law.
valid, Stefan. They're all valid. And I pat you on the back.
Okay, let me do a big old reveal here. You can see 40 feet, so 10, 20,
Oh, fantasy
30,
grounds, your scrolling sucks.
40.
Well, sounds like we're getting closer to Unity anyway, so.
I'm
It
not
doesn't have lock
convinced it's gonna
or
be
token
different.
locking, so Jason won't
Yeah.
switch till that happens.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That looks ominous.
Okay, so you're arriving in the floor of a large dark chamber covered by water that's several inches deep. The entire right wall looks like it's made up of burial vaults stacked on top of one another, all the way up to a ceiling about 12 feet up. The vaults are made of a crumbling brick and mortar, and you notice that most of them are open and have clearly never been used. You also notice that there are 4 stone sarcophagi that are lying along the wall in front of the vaults with their lids all in place. And as you're peering around and everyone's starting to come down the stairs, there is a snap as something in the stairs gives way, and the bottom of the stairs plummet out from under you. I need Gamelon and whoever is second in the marching order to make, is enough weight got on it, to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay. Weedle was second in marching order?
Well, I'm on the map as second, so I just figured.
Oh,
It's only
well, you guys said you were
Stefan.
walking
We were
in
in
marching
marching
order. I thought Stefan
Okay.
second.
I was trying to let it ride. All right, fair enough.
Sorry, Stefan.
There
All right, do
we
you
go.
remember how to make a dex save?
Let's
He,
see.
It's on
he
your
rolled a
main tab.
21.
He
I'll
might have
go,
the
but-
same. He might even have a better modifier than you.
He
He's
could.
proficient.
6 is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, okay. You both failed.
He
So,
made a check, but I don't know if that makes a difference. Probably not.
as it snaps, the two of you plunge into a pit that is filled with water. It's deep enough that you go in over your head, and you fall in. You don't take any damage, and you do impact the bottom, like your feet touch down on the bottom. But as you start to come back up, a grate as the stairs gave way, it released a spring-loaded grate that pushed the stairs back into place. The stairs are now on top of the grate, and you are have a grate above you, and you are underwater.
Great.
Breath.
I need to know
Doesn't
what
seem
your con modifiers are.
Let's see. +1.
Check that out.
Oh my god.
Amelon's fine.
1 hour at a time, Gamelon.
Way
Like,
to be a turtle.
That is fine.
okay,
It was
I
like,
got
this is
this.
a minor inconvenience.
that's pretty crazy. Very
I was
nice.
gonna immediately start investigating these stairs to look for if there's a way to.
I will try to push that grate back up the best I can.
Okay, I am trying to find the drowning rules real quick.
Yep.
I am failing. Is it in the
Did
Dungeon
they have a
Master's
chance
Guide?
to? Did they have a chance to breathe in?
No,
I
they
think
did
it's
not
in
have
the
a.
player's handbook.
That's what I can't remember if it was players or dungeon masters, but no, they did not get a chance to catch their to take a breath first. So I think it's their con mod in rounds, or is it
Yeah.
con mod in minutes?
Rounds.
Gotcha. Okay,
Stefan, die real quick right here.
yeah, Stefan has
Yeah.
1 round till he starts
It's
dying.
not looking good.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
Should be fine.
Are we rolling initiative for this then, or what?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna let each person act for the
I
round.
am investigating the stairs.
Okay, so
See if I can
we'd
figure
all
out some way to.
And
trying to
Busy
find a
Will's
way to get it to release. Go ahead and make a investigation check or perception check. You're scanning
going-
for a release here.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay. You're pretty sure that in order to get it to, you could trigger the trap again, but you would need it right now as much weight as Gamelon and Stefan weigh together to get the trap to trigger again. But that would really just drop you in unless someone was ready to catch the bronze grate that slid in place afterwards.
So the stairs go down. The bronze
the stairs drop down, dropping them in. And then this bronze gate slid in from under the stairs, pushing the stairs back into place because it's spring-loaded. So as it dropped, it pushed the grate back and dropped them in. The water's deep enough that they went clear, and then the grate pushed the stairs back into place. And it still looks like it takes at least 2 people to be heavy enough. It might be more because Gamelon's pretty heavy to overload the spring and cause the stairs to drop.
Sure wish we had that rod of holding.
So what you're confident of right now is that if one person is on the stairs at a time, they won't trigger. While you're doing that, Gamelon, you said you were just going to try and pull the grate back.
Brute force it back.
Okay, give me a athletics check.
Oh, athletics?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my inspiration on this as well.
Inspiration? Okay, probably a good call. 22. Yeah, you're in a position where you actually especially because you're not in a panic at all. You're like, bloop. Well, I better figure this out in an hour. And you grab a hold of the bars and get your feet planted against the wall and give a big heave. And the grate it's not even that hard. You're just like, and you kind of lock it back and you're holding the grate in place. Stefan, you can easily get your head above the water at this point. So you can see. Yeah. It will, because you can hold it here, it'll take a bit of jockeying, but with Weedall's understanding of how the trap works, as long as you are able to stay underwater and hold your breath to work the gate back, you can get the grate back and hold it back while they dip the stairs down enough that Stefan can crawl back out. It's very noisy, and it takes about a minute, but you manage to extract the 2 of you out. Because once they're able to get the stairs down to where they're holding the grate back, you're able to hold the stairs yourself, Gamelon. And then, actually, you kind of get near the closer to the top of the stairs, and it just kind of flips up, and you ride it back up onto the surface.
Oh.
So, as long as you go down one at a time, the stairs aren't too big a deal.
Well,
talk about a character trivializing a trap. It could have been really nasty if you couldn't hold your breath for an hour.
I'm really glad we didn't put our people who don't have dark
right,
vision.
the weaklings with no
Okay,
dark
we also burned 2 inspirations, which is awful useful later in fights.
Yeah.
I can't help that you guys did that.
Okay.
Not dying's useful.
Well, as you're able to see the rest of the chamber, let me scroll up a bit here. No, not that one. This one. So near the far end of the chamber, on the left, are what looks like the jumbled remains of rotted wooden coffins, and then you can see wooden stairs rise up towards exits in the left and back walls of the cave. However, there's a dim light that can be seen trickling from the opening on the left.
How do you scroll out in Fantasy Grounds?
Roll your mouse wheel back.
Well, that gets to a certain point and then scrolls down.
That's as far as it zooms
That's
out.
because that's how wide the map is.
God, that's so stupid. It should scale.
What do you mean? It is scaled. It's scaled until it can't go any skinnier.
If you want it to...
Hold your middle mouse
more.
button to move up and down.
Yeah, if you want it to show more, just make the window less wide.
Yeah.
I've got the window as big as I can make it.
No, small. You want it
Yes,
super
less
skinny.
wide. You want it
You're
If
to
you
totally
want to be able to
gonna be
zoom
tiny, but
in,
you'll
you
see
want
the
it to
full
be...
map.
If you want it to be able to make it wider, you want it the window wider than it is tall. And then you can zoom in, or
No,
I
he
don't
wants
know.
to zoom out and see the full map.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, you can't see the full map yet. You'd have to make the window really skinny then.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a very
That's why-
long map.
I wanted to get context.
Gotcha. So, what are you doing?
Is this
Pushing
dry
forward
ground we
into-
can stand on?
No, that's actually
That's
it goes up to the ceiling, but that's the like the
The
catacombs.
unused
Most
stuff?
of the
Yeah.
most of the holes are open and haven't ever had a sarcophagus put in them.
Right.
So this chamber where the light's coming is a similar situation to the south, that it's steep enough, in fact to the north as well, it's steep enough that because of the how low the ceiling is, you can't actually see any further in the room without going onto the stairs themselves. You can also hear a gentle trickling coming from the north of water, or some kind of liquid at least.
I feel
Well,
like
whichever
she
one we
goes
go
towards
up,
the light.
go one at a time.
Yeah. Pick a direction. Single file.
I think west.
Is there any writing on these sarcophagi?
Is there any what?
Writing or on these?
No, there no writing on them. They all look like they were made by the same stone maker, or stone worker. They just have a simple design. There is a Darrican crest on the shields of these fancier sarcophagi, and you absolutely recognize it as the same heraldry that Jadarin has on his flag on his fishing boat.
Oh, well, there's some confirmation for you.
Yeah, this is definitely Corin Keep. His heraldry is on this.
I think we should go west.
As you get up to about to where you are, Gamelon, you actually hear a soft voice coming from the west that says, hello? Is there anybody there? The voice is, it sounds young.
I'm out.
Who's out there?
I am. Come out so we can see you.
Oh, don't hurt me. I'm just in here reading.
I'm gonna motion the rest of the group up.
Okay. You can see from there. You can actually see into the chamber.
And hold my shield. Project some light in there.
Yeah, absolutely. That works perfectly. You see, the room must have been some sort of hall of records or something. It's several feet higher than the crypt outside, and there are shelves cut right into the stone of the walls. Each shelf holds the remains of baskets, and each one has tatters of different parchments in them. There's a new desk in the center of the chamber that looks like it was built for this room, and behind it, reading by candlelight, is a little boy. He looks like he might be about 9 years old, and like all the other people you've encountered, his skin is gray and his clothes are in tatters. Also, Weedle, his clothes are old. As Gamelon walks in, he looks up and he says, "Hello, I'm Crackle. You must be the ones that everyone's so worried about."
Crackle.
He looks pretty cheerful. He's got a smile on his face.
Hey, Crackle, we were looking for Lord Kazakh.
Oh, well, hold on. I gotta scroll down. Jesus. Okay. That's Lord Kazakh. He says that he is the Lord and that he used to rule over us. We've been trying to rebuild this keep. It is our home now.
Ask him where he came from.
Well, I don't exactly know. I woke up one day in one of the vaults, and all the bodies in the ruined coffins were waking up too. And a body in one of the sarcophagi also emerged. He was a lot stronger than the rest of us, and for some reason, when he told us what to do, we felt compelled to obey him. So, we didn't know who we are, so we all just took names. The leader calls himself Kazak, and he said that he is the Lord and rules over us, and that we, his lightning zombies, have to rebuild the keep, as it's our home now. I think maybe the talking shield had something to do with that.
Oh. I'm going to show him one of those old coins and say, do you recognize this?
Oh, that's a darrow.
And this was the coin from when you remember.
Well, I've seen a darrow before. Have you never seen a gold coin?
No, I haven't seen a gold coin like this.
Oh, what's so special about it?
It's pretty.
Oh, well,
Most
I suppose
of the coins
gold
that
is
I'm
pretty.
used to are kind of ugly.
Oh.
I'll put it back. So we have temporal awareness. What can you tell us about this shield?
Well, so one of the rooms, in the dungeon, they found a round shield, but it's almost like a mirror. Lord Kazak made them take it to his treasury. Sometimes a face appears in the mirror and tries to talk to them, but Lord Kazak refuses to speak with it or let anyone else do so. I noticed that it glows just like the lightning zombies. Sometimes energy spreads out of it through the whole keep.
I wink at Nance.
So what are you reading here?
I think we.
Oh, well, I read anything I can find. I've mostly been trying to learn about the keep. I think in life, maybe this body belonged to Edgar Corin? He was the son of Baron Alexander Corin. I'm not sure. None of us really remember anything about the history of our bodies. I'm not strong enough to fight, so I've just been trying to learn what I could from the archives in this chamber.
Well, that's flipping great. Stay there.
Okay.
Do you know where Corin normally resides in the keep?
Only one more way to go from here.
Kazak? Well, he would be...
Kazak, sorry.
He would be to the north. I warn you, though, he really doesn't like people being here. He seems very upset that since they saw you coming.
He has right to be.
How old does kid look?
Walk out. He's
He looks about 9. He's not done talking to Weedle, FYI, who ask him what he knows. So, I think I am a Corin, and I think I've been here, well, from what I've read, around the year 821, Baron Alexander Corin brought his wife Lillian here and his son Edgar, who I think is me, and a dozen guards and servants to this bleak area to establish a dominion. He wiped out the most dangerous monsters in the area, and then that would confirm him as a baron, and then his family would send for more guards and settlers. But unfortunately, from what I can understand, he failed completely. Local monsters proved more familiar with the terrain and slowly wore down the fighters. Lillian Corin was carried off by some evil thing from the north. The records suggest that it may have been a vampire. One by one, the guilds were killed in minor skirmishes until finally there weren't enough left to protect the keep from a final full-scale onslaught. The remaining guards, the servants, and, I think, Edgar, all died before Baron Corin was able to repel the attackers, and he received a mortal wound in the process. The sole surviving guard buried the bodies here in the keep's crypt before leaving to return to the safer lands to the south. And then we all woke up.
Have you been able to determine the guard's name? Because that is a guard who is worth remembering.
Huh. No, that's a weird thing about history. Baron Alexander wrote most of the documents I've read, or one of his scribes, but they were both killed. In the end, Baron Alexander wrote the last documents I've read, and no, they never mentioned the name of that guard. That is weird. That's a shame. Maybe when I grow up, if I become an archivist, I'll always write down the names of heroes. What's your name?
I'm Weedle. I like airships.
Hi, Weedle. I'm Crackle.
Hi, Crackle. We're gonna go talk to your master.
Well, I'm just curious. Does Kazak compel you to do stuff as well?
Sort of, but because I can't fight, he mostly just compels me to stay out of the way.
Can you cast spells?
Oh, no, that would be amazing. Could you teach me?
Perhaps later.
Does he
Okay.
know if there are
Giving
things
me a
in the
lesson,
sarcophagi?
Or project?
What'd you say, Tim?
Does he know if there is anyone in these sarcophagi near us?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think all of the coffins that had people in them woke up.
Can we lock this door?
Which door? Hold on. I'll make sure Steve knows there's no door to this room.
Dang.
Yeah, there's no door to the chamber.
Mm.
I want to test his cartography knowledge. Can he draw us a map of what we can find up north?
He just tells you that there's a large chamber north of this one that has a pool of water that's actually overflowing, and then north of that is his treasury. It's the last chamber. Oh, sorry, the last chamber in the system. Past the chamber with the pool is there's a chest filled with money. That's Baron Corin's journal says that Corin Keep was built on the ruins of an older fort, the home of some famous dragon killer. I found the journal entry that said the old treasure was sunk at the bottom of the pool. So Lord Kazak had some of the lightning zombies go dive to the bottom to retrieve it and store it in the treasury, and now he won't let anyone see it. I'm kind of upset because if it hadn't been for me, they wouldn't even have known about the treasure.
So you want to learn magic?
I want to leave, but Lord Kazak says we can't.
Well, I know some magic, and I can teach you some if you're willing to pass the rope test.
Oh, I'd be happy to pass the rope test.
Okay, now this can take up to an hour.
Okay.
So what we have to do is we have to tie you up. And what it does is it kind of stresses the system to see if you have the natural ability to figure out how to escape with magic.
Okay. Well, I should tell you
It's
that,
awesome.
well, I understand that I am in Edgar's 9-year-old body. I've been here for years, and all I do is read all day, and I like to think I'm pretty intelligent. And if you just want me to promise to stay here and not interfere, I'll do that. I think if you could get rid of Kazak, who's not very nice to any of us, we might be able to leave. Maybe I could leave with you.
Fantastic. That's the general idea, buddy.
Okay. Did you still want to go through the rope thing, or should I just stay here?
I'm a little concerned about how strong that voice is from
No,
Kazak.
as long as you stay here, because if things get nasty, we don't want to have to kill you. basically.
Don't want that.
Okay.
Don't want that.
I will
And
stay here.
we can take care
Thank
of the issue, and then before we loot it all, we can show you the treasure.
I'm really
It's
not
only-
a child. You can just kill him. I want him dead. I think some of the others would want him dead if they could say so.
Right, well, we're going to fucking murder his ass then. We'll see you later, buddy.
He's about to be dead.
And we'll show you the treasure. The treasure you richly deserve to look at
Oh.
since you discovered it.
Okay.
And if you'd like
He's
to know,
pumped.
we're actually here on behalf of a Corin to reclaim the keep. So
Oh.
hopefully you can meet one of your ancestors.
Oh, which Corin? I don't
Jadarin.
understand. Because Edgar was the only son of Alexander and Lillian.
Maybe it's like a
Ruh-roh.
cousin.
Oh, I didn't think
Really?
about that. I don't actually have any of the family tree.
Family tree like a stump.
Well, it seems like they did not get along well with their extended family from what I've read. But, well, I don't care. It would still be better than Lord Kazakh.
There you go.
Okay.
Proceeding northward.
He will stay out of the way then.
I didn't want to have to murder a 9-year-old.
Right?
I'd have felt really bad.
It's a
But
9-year-old
now
zombie.
if I have to murder him, he's not really a
He's a
9-year-old.
zombie.
So I
He's a
kind of am
zombie.
okay either way.
You're doing a favor to lay him to rest.
All right, and
Maybe he doesn't want to rest.
But it does, and this is not to the party. This is just meta. It does kind of call into question Jagaran's legitimacy to the claim.
Agreed. What's going on there?
okay.
I don't.
Okay,
So,
we
I'm just
go
going
in
to
and we-
reveal this chamber. I don't feel like taking all day to do it.
We go in and we kill the bad guy, and we find the treasure. What's in the
Yeah,
treasure?
the end.
Just the guard.
Wait,
Nice work.
Right.
Guard.
is
Let me
that
try
how
a
it works?
perception roll.
All right, I'm going
Oh, I
to...
rolled a 16, so we win quickly. The end.
Quick detour. I don't remember what the name of the show was, but it's got these two guys. They're like super nerds, and they're always trying to get people to come play the role-playing game. And they get like a party bus they go on. Like they hire out that like takes people like, you know, to a bachelor party, except they just want to play D&D the whole time on the party bus. And so they're having like a battle royale, and it's down to the barbarian and this bard and one other guy. And the barbarian goes, "I killed the bard." And the DM goes, "All right, the bard is dead." And he goes, "He didn't even roll." And he goes, "Hold on." And he rolls a d20 and he goes, 4. And he goes, "The bard is dead."
He said the bard is dead before the die even stopped.
Right,
rolling.
yeah. He goes, 4. The bard is dead. All right. So this is another set of stairs with water dripping down them, leading up the chamber. There's water welling up from cracks deep in the earth that make a freshwater pool here. Someone encircled the pool with a stone wall, but it's collapsed long ago, and water now trickles out freely. Stay at the top of the stairs there, boys,
Oh, fine.
before you go too crazy.
Like a tentacle monster.
Yeah, we got some stuff to put on the map here.
And we're standing in water. Excellent.
Maybe you are. I'm laying in it.
That was 4. There's 5. There's 6.
Thanks.
Okay.
Lightning zombies. Damn it.
Okay, so we're going to do this here, and this here, and this here, this here, and this here. Okay. So, as you reach the top of the stairs, like to about there, you guys can, we'll say there so you guys can get on the map. All of a sudden you hear, "Mortals, we order you." And then behind him you hear, "Mortal fools." And he goes, "Mortal fools, we order you to depart this place. This is the keep of Lord Kazakh." Behind him all of a sudden he goes, "No! The great, glorious, and indestructible Lord Kazakh." Speaker kind of pauses. See, he literally sighs. "This is the keep of the great, glorious, and indestructible Lord Kazakh, slayer of men, ruler
Yeah,
of
shoot an arrow at the
continents."
talker.
All of a sudden the voice behind him goes, "Don't overdo it." "Who requires you to drop all of your weapons and money before us. Turn and flee, and either leap from the mountainside or run screaming to the lands of men." Behind him you hear this, "That's correct. Well done."
At least he's a good motivator.
We have the title for Lord Kazakh.
I am no man, foul creature. Come forth and meet your doom, or surrender where you stand.
Telegram from Mungo.
Okay, they look to each other, and they're like, "But you heard what he said. Just drop your weapons and money and leave."
You will die like dogs.
Oh shit. Okay, you can keep the money. Just leave. Behind him, you hear, no, they can't keep their money.
Have
think
you ever heard of Arcturo?
The couple of them look at each other. What of Arcturo?
Well, he didn't make it. Do you want to be on the list too?
No. You hear the voice coming from down the hall. Just goes, enough of this! Slay them now! I'm gonna lock Toeskins.
Those kids.
And everybody can roll for initiative.
Huh, 13.
Lucky 13s.
I just want to be part of the club.
You got a 16.
Okay.
I got a 13.
Three of us rolled 13. on
No,
the
we
D20.
totaled 13s.
I know.
So,
I know.
More people rolled 13 than totaled. So
the one that was yelling from the back just advances forward, and he has a buckler on his arm, and he's carrying a dagger. He doesn't appear to be armored in any other way. He gets up there, and he just braces like he's ready. You can see this timidness to it, but at the same time, he is advancing. And that's his turn. Stefan.
All right.
Holy hand grenade of Antioch.
And 3 shall be the number that thou shalt count.
You may
I'm
want to lay
going
down your
to-
weapons and any money before it gets bad for you.
Right.
The one up in front looks, and you can see he's just like, his head's trembling like he's trying to shake his head no.
You don't have to fight for him anymore. We're here to free you.
Yeah. Better make a decision soon.
Steve, you were asking about readying an action.
Damn.
This is a perfect opportunity. If you don't necessarily want to start shit yet, you could ready an action for if shit starts to finish starting it.
You can start shit.
Or you can just start shit.
You get an extra attack on the first round, so it's hard to pass up.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Boy,
Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
Let her rip.
Maybe your action will end this earlier, or
Right.
maybe it'll just give us some nice damage. Either way.
So I think I gave him the hunter's mark.
That looks right.
Yeah, it looks right.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw one out there. Maybe I'll
that's
miss.
still
I
hit.
don't know.
No, that's still hit. They're not that hard to hit. Not for you, anyway. So be sure and click your Dread Ambusher, too. This is going to be a pretty hefty hit, I think.
Uh-huh.
19 points of damage, moderately wounding him.
I'm surprised you
boy.
didn't obliterate him.
We'll give him one more, just so they know we're serious.
Yep, that hit. With 27.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
For 12 more damage. He is now heavily wounded. So, in
Nah.
2 shots, he went below half health. They both slam into him, and he's like, Kazat! Help! Slay them, you fools!
I'm gonna get a little bit closer, but more out of the way, and I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay.
Right in between those squares.
What's up?
Don't go all
We're
the
in
way.
between them. It's
Thank
all
you.
good.
Let's not get surrounded.
Okay, wrong button.
Oh, Jason, he wanted to be down a square. Hot.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
That's not right. Let's try that again. He goes basically to here. He just charges in. Ah! You can see him shaking his head no. And he goes, I'm sorry! And throws his weapons aside and reaches out to grapple you. He is going to make an athletics check. You can make either an athletics check or an acrobatics check to try and avoid it. You need to beat a 19.
Ooh.
Boy. Come on. jumpy guy.
Wow!
Yeah!
You are not grappled. Okay.
Nice.
That's his turn. The next
Back
zombie
up.
goes. He runs to here. And he also attempts to grapple you.
Oh boy.
This is going to be a common theme. He gets a. You have to beat a 20 this time.
Oh man. Oh
You
boy.
did it
Roll
last
another
time.
20. It's fine.
Come on.
Oh, 18. Almost. All right.
So
You are
close.
grappled, so your speed is 0 until you get ungrappled. That's his turn. Nace, you're up.
Okay. Damn it. I was just gonna go there.
Okay.
Shillelagh and attack that guy with booming blade.
Okay. No, that's a whiff.
And that's all I can do.
Busy.
Do I light up the guys in the front or the 4 in the back? Or how big is this thing? I'm gonna fairy fire.
Oh, very nice.
20-foot cube.
That'll get a lot of
2,
them.
3, 4. You can get all but one of them, right?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
A little mini ball shoots out, and then and all these fairy lights kind of fall upon
It goes
these.
glitter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Glitter bomb. Oh, that's borderline right there, but I like it.
You just gave them
Inspiration
cosmetic
to the-
herpes.
You
Wow.
can say glitter if you want. I'm picturing
man.
the disco ball over
That's
it.
a lot of
Success,
successes.
3 successes. Wow. Those are some
Oh.
20s in there, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
19, 19, 20. That's the ones that made their saves.
Well, the one that grappled is at least lit up, so that helps.
Thank you.
And Percy is then instructed to give everyone some energy.
Sprays juice.
Oops. I have to actually select Percy. There we go.
Ugh. And gives out 10 temp hit points.
And he'll stay there for now.
Okay. Another lightning zombie goes. He wades up to here and will attempt to grapple Nace. Getting a 13. Let's see, 17. Should actually target Nace with that. Let's see. This zombie is targeting Stefan.
And an okay roll.
Yep. So you
Yeah,
are
you did.
grappled, and that's his turn. All both of the two that successfully grappled are doing that same thing, where they're like locked on you and holding on, and they're starting to charge and build a crackle around them. Weedall.
All right. I'll move up.
You
In the
can
middle
squeeze
left.
through on the left side, by the way, if that's something you want to do.
Oh, can I?
Is there room for him to stand on the right side at all, or no?
Yeah, you can stand in those squares.
If that makes any difference.
Well, I just can't. I can't reach anybody that will be.
Is this a standable
nope.
space or no?
Yep. I'll move-
Yes.
I'll move into that.
Yeah, just
square
consider you can stand in any of those. Yeah.
then. Okay. And I will attack the guy that's attacking my buddy.
My buddy.
My buddy.
My buddy and me. 19 hits
Wait, am I my buddy or big sister?
for 12 damage. He's lightly wounded. It actually should have been a mortal wound, but since they don't need to eat, breathe, or drink, the really important places you're used to poking aren't as important.
I think I rolled
3 more damage, which drives into moderate.
that was all of my movement. So unless I went to, I'll just stand him. I'll just stand.
Okay, Gemlon.
I'm going to target my teammates and myself, and less.
Nice. Is that a upcast to get a 4th person?
No, it's just it's coming out of the prayer beads.
Oh, wait, no, that's 3. That's 3. I'm sorry. Your name looks
3.
like 2 people, so because of the comma, I thought it was 2 people targeted.
Nope, I'm just using the prayer bead to
Sure.
bless the 3 of us.
Okay.
So we all have an extra D4 on either a saving throw or a combat roll.
Right. And yeah, that's for the next minute.
Yep.
Does that count as a spell cast or an item usage? Can he actually still bonus action
I
spell
don't remember what
cast?
the ruling is if you cast a spell from an action. I think from an item. I think it's still casting a spell.
Yeah.
So I think cantrip's the only thing you could a bonus cantrip, so I could follow it with.
Like, say, spiritual weapon?
That's not a
That's not
cantrip.
Spell cantrip.
Best cantrip in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a pretty sweet cantrip.
By a
That's
long
right,
shot.
It's a bonus. Okay. It's a bonus action spell. I get it.
At the time, it's 1 bonus action. But that was a full spell, so only get 1
Yep.
full spell. That's me.
Okay. By the way, I will mention if you want to move, none of the guys there have weapons. Well,
Really?
I don't know. Never mind. They could still make a fist attack. So, Karnan.
All right. So, did we say that that I can get here? Is there room there?
7
5,
squares,
10,
I think you
15,
can get.
20,
Yeah, either
30,
one.
25, I
35.
guess.
You could get to either one of those squares, yeah.
Okay.
It'd be 35 movement.
No, there's no place else to go, so I'll just go
Yep.
there.
Protect the gnome.
I will.
Yes, my guards defend me.
He's.
Oh, come on.
Look at this front line.
Excuse me.
All right, on the count of 3, everyone push. We're just gonna knock them
Right.
all in the pool.
Heave.
All right.
What if I light them all on fire instead?
Short sword. Hit.
All right. Then I'm going to try a
Want
thunderous
to be
smite.
fancy?
Okay.
Oof.
So I will select it. Check off a spell.
This one
And
pushes when it hits, doesn't it?
what damage? Yes.
Okay.
Extra damage plus a push 10 feet if they don't.
Nice.
Oh. So you could lock the 2 guys
Okay.
prone.
Wow. 20.
That's
That's
good
damn near
damage.
max damage.
Oh,
21 point hit,
wow.
driving into moderate. And then, is it a saving throw for the push?
Yes.
Okay, so drag and drop the saving throw onto him. Or if you have him targeted, just click it.
Fail,
You
dude.
got to help me there.
So on your character sheet, on the actions tab,
Yep.
for Thunderous Smite, see there's one that's a
Yep.
D20. If you mouse over it, it says cast. Hold on.
Yep.
It's broken. It's not configured right. I don't know why it's listed as a feature, but let me fix that. It should be using your wisdom, and now it is using your... Wait, it's charisma. You're a paladin. Should be using your charisma. Okay. The DC should have changed. Wait, what's your charisma? 14. Oh, it's set to strength. It was supposed to be charisma. No wonder. In fact, it can just be set to base. There we go. Now, is it DC 12? Here. Thunderous Smite. Whoops, I broke it. Hold on. How did I break it?
You changed it from being a strength save, maybe?
It's a save.
I think it targets strength.
Oh, the
though, right?
type. Oh, what does it target? Strength. I get what you're saying. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Base. No, it targets strength, but it should be 8 plus ability, wisdom. No, charisma. There, DC 12. All right, it's set now. I'm sorry. Now you can click it, and it'll automatically make him do a saving throw. Which he succeeds on, so he is not pushed.
But he's stabbed very greatly.
All right.
It was a whole lot of build up for nothing.
Yeah, wasn't it? I will give him the offhand.
That was a really
It
good
does
try.
ring with thunder that rings in about 300 feet away from you, so it's
Okay.
very loud.
Yeah, so it's pretty deafening. And the second one misses.
That's... And that is me.
Okay. You hear a guy shouting for them to press the attack and continue to fight, but he does not emerge. Lightning Zombie will move to here and attempt to grapple with Weedall.
Oh, this is a success.
It's athletics
You
or
can use
acrobatics. It's up to
acrobatics.
you.
Oh, okay.
But you gotta beat a 24.
Not a
Jason's
problem.
just on fire.
I'll do an 11.
I rolled an 18, a 19, and a 20 now on grapple checks. Okay, Weedall is now grappled, and he starts to go and charge up. Okay, and the last one will move to here. And guess what? He's going to try and grapple Karnan. Karnan, you got to beat a 12. Athletics or acrobatics? It's up to you.
Let's see. Athletics or acrobatics? That did not work.
Oh.
God.
All right, so another person grappled. Wow.
The grapple chain.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so that is start of the new turn, which is
We did meet a kid named Grapple.
the last
That
lightning
was
zombie.
Grackle. Sorry.
Okay, the last zombie actually doesn't even have anywhere he can get to. He will just fall back to here, and he looks ready to fight. Stefan, you are currently grappled.
By the
I-
guy that's lit up, so you have advantage to shoot him, and you're blessed.
And I'm feeling lucky, so I'm gonna try to shoot him in the brain with a
All right.
sharpshooter.
Let him have it. Oh, sharpshooter, nice.
Good choice.
Come on.
And
Oh, that-
13
Which one were
misses.
you? Which one were you shooting at? The one that's grappling you, or
Oh, I thought
The one
5
that's
was the one
grappling
I
you is
marked.
6. Oh yeah, 5's the one he
oh,
marked.
3 is marked? 3 is marked. The one that at the back.
Oh yeah, 3 at the back. The one who's grappling you is 6,
Oh man.
but you would have missed regardless.
Yeah.
It's
You're
got
blessed,
fairy
actually.
fire on it. Though.
Oh, roll a second time. You would have had advantage because of fairy fire. John's right. You want to attack them with fairy fire since you can't go after your mark.
So
Just
Who am I
click
aiming at?
click sharpshooter and drop it on the zombies. Well, roll it on zombie 5 again because you've already had one attack roll.
Sharpshooter.
No, not damage.
What was dropped?
12.
Dropped a 12, and a 12 would have
Plus
hit.
Plus
A
a
12
D4
would have hit.
on the
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah, a 12 would have hit. Okay, you hit him. So go ahead and roll your damage.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow, max damage, 14 damage. He's heavily
You're
wounded.
missing the plus 10 on the damage there.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to take 10 more. You had to click the plus 10 damage, but I'll just make him take 10 more.
Thank you.
That is zombie 6, right?
Thank you, John.
Wait.
Damage was the damage was applied to
24.
zombie 5.
Oh, he did it to 5. Okay, so 14, I'm at 21, and this
Doing
guy
great.
should have 24. Okay, he's not
Steven
heavily
just
wounded
throw
yet.
Things everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Doing stuff.
Did do
Anything
24
else?
damage on a shot. That was good.
That's a really good hit.
Yeah, especially
All right.
without Hunter's Mark.
And I'm gonna walk away.
Which one was
Okay,
that to?
Greater Zombie 5 has you grappled at the start of his turn.
Wrong one.
What?
6 is the grappler.
You're right. He does not have anybody grappled at the start of the turn. Has anybody managed to grab a hold of Karnon?
Yes.
Yes, 4
Yeah.
did.
The 3 around this guy are grappled.
Okay, then he's just going to slam one of them. He will attempt to slam Stefan. Missing with an 8. And that's his turn.
There we go.
Greater
guy's
Zombie
grappling
6
Stefan.
is grappling Stefan. So you take 2d6 lightning damage at the start of the turn. It's 7 damage. You absorb it, and you manage to keep your... you make your concentration check.
Yes.
And then he will attempt to slam you with his fist, and he hits
Boo.
for 4 damage, which is absorbed, and you make your concentration check.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay,
Thank
Ace, your turn.
Blast.
Okay. What'd you say?
You are blessed.
Yeah. I'm gonna just try to hit zombie 6.
Okay, the one on you.
Nope.
Or no, that's
The
is
fairy
there
fire one.
Oh, one's
Yeah.
on you. I got it. Fairy fire one. I got it.
I'm gonna booming blade.
Okay. That's a crit
I'm okay with that.
Nice.
for 12 damage. He is now
Average
heavily wounded.
damage.
And booming blade onto.
6.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stay here with my 0 speed. Be awesome.
Okay, busy.
He's gonna firebolt the guy, one of the guys he lit up.
Okay. Crit.
Hey.
Nice.
You guys are crit fishing. 14 damage. Critically wounded now.
You know what? We don't have advantage every day.
Right?
All right, and then he tells Percy to go up there, or I guess is there a spot that I can get everybody? Who's gonna get hurt the most? Karnon's fine. I'll just get everyone from here.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Well, he can always have it like card on
Pshaw.
every other turn or something.
Who's not? Anyone else not targeted? I think that's everybody. Boom.
that was a good
12
one.
damage.
Oh,
Or, I mean,
that's a
12
good
temp hit points. Wow. That's big. Okay, Greater Zombie 1 has Nace grappled. Nace will take
Yes.
2d6 lightning damage for 6, which is absorbed. He
Man,
will then
sucks.
attempt to slam him for 16, missing. And that is his turn. Weedle.
This is why Arturo didn't make it.
Do I get advantage attacking lightning zombie 6?
You can't hit
If you throw something at him,
Yeah, you'd have to
Right.
throw something at him.
Well, I mean, I've got my short bow.
you'd get disadvantage
You
from
have
being
disadvantage
in
for
melee.
being a melee attack, range attack while in melee.
All right. then
You'd
forget
also
it.
have to drop your weapons on the ground.
So it'd be a
Oh.
normal attack.
Yeah, not worth it. I'm just gonna attack the one that's on me. I can't
Okay.
kill him, but I
Isn't
can
there
hurt
a
him.
second one that has fairy fire on it?
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's up
gotcha.
top.
It's grabbing
see.
Karnan.
I see.
You don't need advantage. Look at that.
16 damage and miss on the second one. Okay.
And
Still
I am
moderately
going to not run away because
Yeah, because you're grappled.
because I'm brave.
Wait, maybe if you double your speed, you can get away.
Double that 0.
Gamelon.
I am gonna pull out a claw and scratch him a little.
Okay.
I am gonna tell him you don't have to fight us. You don't have to fight us.
The
But
guy
then-
holding on to you is just like, and like it looks like he's almost trying to say sorry. Yeah, 25 hits with spiritual weapon. Nice. Oh, let me give you your token. Boop.
hit him damage.
Okay.
Damage.
Yeah, not great damage.
It's all right. Heads up.
5
Damage
more
is
to it.
damage.
18 damage, or 18 is a hit.
And where is that damage? I suppose it's that.
For 7, and that's it. Dropped one.
Nice. Nice.
Hmm.
Okay. One zombie 2 will get an opportunity attack.
Go for it.
2 slam. Slam. Nope.
You rolled an 8. That's not going to cut it.
Yep. 8 doesn't do it. Okay, you get away scot-free.
Alrighty.
Oh. Let's boop. You can see Lord Kazakh. He is definitely
Kazakh,
wearing
oh.
finer clothing than the rest of them. It's still tattered though. And he is carrying a he's brandishing a longsword. And he's still pallid gray skin. You can see lightning already coursing up and down his arms, and he's holding his sword, just like watching, waiting for it when he's going to go in.
Kazakh, you coward, come out. Ooh.
Karnan.
All right. Well, let's try this again.
Or is lit up if you want easier hits. He'll get advantage.
By the
on
way,
him.
this
There's not
fight was
grapple.
supposed to be 6 zombies plus however many got away from downstairs.
What,
Yeah.
what were you saying about the light?
Lightning Zombie 4 is lit up from fairy fire, so you have advantage if you want to attack him instead. Up to you.
It means you can get a crit easy.
He's also the one who is currently grappling you.
Yes.
Although you could
Oh, I thought
also
it was being-
shove him to knock him down.
I thought I was being yes. I will attack him because I thought I was being grappled by the one that I was already engaged with. So I
Oh,
will
gotcha.
hit him instead, and then I guess untarget.
Yep.
The other one. All right. So
21 hits.
and I will once again thunderous smite.
By the way, you need to call out the Thunder Smite before the attack, but it's
Oh,
fine.
you do. I thought it was like
Yeah.
the.
It's not
Divine
like
Smite.
Divine Smite. It's actually a bonus
Oh.
action. You wouldn't be able to take 2 swings with a Thunderous Smite. I was just thinking about that. It's fine from the last one, but you only get 1 swing if you Thunderous Smite because you have to bonus action to cast it first. I'm not
Oh,
worried
okay.
about you casting it. It's not like it's wasted if you miss because it lasts for like a minute. You have up to a minute to score a hit.
Oh, I see.
I think
So-
I understand you would have done the Thunderous Smite. You're trying to get him off of you, so it's a great way to get him off of you. So you're
But
fine.
so is
You just
so
don't get your
is my-
follow-up attack.
okay.
You don't get the
but was it-
offhand.
You said it lasts, so is it still from the last attack?
No,
or is
so the spell lasts for 1 minute up or until you hit. So if you
Gotcha.
don't hit him for a minute, then it expires. But you're hitting right away.
Okay, so I can Thunderous Smite with this hit, but I don't get the offhand.
Correct,
Right.
because you
Okay,
instead of a bonus action for your offhand, you cast Thunderous Smite instead.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so wow.
You forgot to add the Thunderous Smite damage.
Oh,
So just how much is it?
2d6.
2d6. Just roll. Just pick up 2d6 and roll it real quick, and I'll add that to the damage. Number 4.
how do I pick up 2?
Pick up
pick up
1
the
and then
dice.
right click once.
Yeah.
Like while holding it, right click and it'll change to 2 of them.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
There you go. So 10
There
more.
you go.
Damn.
So he has taken 16 damage.
Yeah,
And
saving
go ahead and
throw.
drop that saving or roll that saving throw.
Fail, dude. Fail.
First one is a failure, though.
First one's back.
Failed. All right, you can push him 10 feet. Where do you want to move him? Has to be each square has to be farther away from you.
In the pool.
Yes. How about here? Well, how do I draw here?
Both mouse buttons at once. You can draw an arrow.
Oh, I'd move him to there.
There you go.
That was my intent. Yeah, in the middle.
Okay.
Of the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shove him back. He splashes into the pool. Oh, actually, I will give him a dexterity saving throw to not fall all
Oh,
the way
yeah.
in.
That's forced movement, so no AO, right?
Correct.
Right.
Dexterity saving throw. He makes it. He catches the lip, so he doesn't sink. He is in the square, but he's holding on to the side. However, the grapple falls. You are
You can
no longer
move.
grappled.
No longer grappled.
So any forced movement breaks a grapple.
All right. So at this point, I can move.
That is correct.
All right, then I will. What kind of cover does the walls on the pool provide? How
Oh,
tall?
they're not even a foot tall.
Okay. Then I will just move the 5 feet.
Okay.
And
Okay. Kazak charges Gamelon. And swings his longsword at him.
I'm gonna warding flare.
Oh, sorry. He will roll a second. Well, he missed. So
Missed anyway. but-
he doesn't miss worse.
He missed
Okay.
us so bad.
And that's his turn. He charges down and he was like, "No, you will not take the keep!" And he swings his sword. It looks like a great hit, and you literally just like hold your shield up, and it's just like whong into the shield. It's like he just swung at a brick wall.
Good
All
warding.
right. Lightning Zombie 2 is currently grappling Weedall and does 6 points of lightning damage, which is
Woohoo!
absorbed, and then attempts to slam for a miss.
Get that out of here.
And Lightning Zombie 4 is not...
It's in the pool.
Oh, I had him targeting Karnan. He's not anymore. He is in the pool. He'll use... I'm going to say half his movement to even get out of the pool and the other half to stand up. So, because I think he's really getting prone. He's going from swimming to prone and then prone to standing. And then... he will dodge. Okay.
Does Zach seem like a normal person, or does he seem like a zombie too?
Nope.
Yeah, he's
Total zombie.
Okay.
Total zombie. He looks like a dead noble. Alright, next round. Lightning Zombie 3. The one who was shaking and just trying not to fight finally comes down and attempts to grapple I'm trying to say Gamelon.
Great.
Okay. Jesus, I'm rolling like a god. 22. You need to roll
Strong zombies.
athletics or acrobatics. I'm actually rolling really, really
They're
well.
very strong and very dexterous.
I have
Yep.
athletics.
Almost.
Still blessed.
He does
so
manage to
close.
grapple you.
He is blessed.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
blessed.
is bless
No,
ability
Plus
checks?
only
Nope,
flex.
it's attack
Oh,
rolls
just
and
skills.
saves,
Oh,
not
attack rolls.
ability checks. Okay,
Gotcha.
so he landed a grapple, starts charging up. Stefan, your turn. You are no longer grappled. The guy grappling you died.
Yeah, and the guy that is Hunter's Mark just grabbed your friend.
That's
Number
true.
3. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Is this a
I
sharpshooter?
want to use my.
Okay. Click the -5 to attack and let her rip.
And you have clear line of sight.
It wouldn't matter. He's a sharpshooter. He didn't care.
That's right.
He's a crossbow expert sharpshooter. He can literally shoot his crossbow in melee, through cover. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Leg.
That
Yeah,
hit.
buddy.
Nice.
All right,
The
so
damage.
before you roll damage, click that +10 damage.
Oh, this is gonna leave him work.
Oh, that's the other one.
Put 10 in your modifier box. Yeah.
There you
Gotcha.
go.
Okay. Let me get there.
Crunch.
Come on, buddy.
22 points of damage from one arrow. He is
Jesus.
critically wounded now.
Thunk.
All right. I am just gonna hang out here.
Okay. All right. The lightning zombie is going to attempt to grapple you again. This is at Stefan. Oh, you need to beat an 8.
Finally, a bad athletics roll for me.
Attack
Yeah.
roll and saving throw.
That was not a good one.
Did it land in there? Nope.
Nope.
Okay, hold on.
You can also just double click your the die on the athletics or acrobatics, whichever one's higher for you.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, 19, no problem.
Right.
So you are not grappled, and that is his turn. Nace.
All right. Gonna green flame blade my buddy.
Okay,
Oh,
20 hits for 9 damage. And who gets the boom?
The 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's what I can do.
Okay, busy.
As he decides to try out his fancy wand again, it can't fail 3 times in a row.
You're kidding
That's
me.
right.
You're so set up, John. I thought for sure you were going to do your let go of a levitated railgun object thing.
Yeah, I know. He got 4 in a row.
Oh.
I was going to
4 of 'em.
baton, just go through them all. Floop, just a hole through 4 of them.
It only hits the first one though, so
Oh,
or
it's,
it only
it's
hits one of them.
Oh, I got it. It's if it fails,
Yeah.
if it makes it save, the next one gets
Yeah,
it. Okay.
he would just
Yeah.
have 4 chances
All right,
to
never
get
mind.
it.
All right, is this what Wand of Paralysis?
Yep. His new toy can't fail 3 times in a row.
If only he had a wand
that
of
was
lightning
changed.
bolt at the moment.
Oh!
You rolled a 20 or what?
Yeah, that was a 20. You gotta stop talking, John.
Mm.
You know what? That is 5,000 gold well spent.
So Busy just does nothing for 3 turns in a go.
Stefan's like, I pay a copper for these bolts.
And I think everyone's actually in range.
He's like, does that
Of,
machine
Percy
ever do
now.
anything?
Weed all looks over his shoulder and goes, "Really?"
He's not in range of Karnan or Gamelon.
I guess if I move up 1 square.
If he'd moved up, he would be. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll move up 1 square.
Alright.
Doesn't matter where Percy is on my shoulder.
No, he's on your shoulder, yeah.
I think that's everyone now.
And you might want to untarget Kazakh before you roll that. Oh, you're doing it from Percy. Never mind.
I'm doing it for
You're right.
Percy, yeah.
8. Wow. All right. Lightning Zombie 1 has Nace grappled and shocks him for 12.
That was a
4
big one.
gets through.
Mm.
He attempts to slam him. 4, the 13 misses, and he can't move. Weedall, your turn.
Weedall's gonna say, "Let go of my tail, please."
12. Up until now, I didn't think about it, but apparently he's holding your tail. Oh
Oh my
okay.
god.
Apparently it's crippling. This tail shock is just really getting to you. All right, Gamelon.
It's throwing off his balance.
Right.
26 connects. 4, 5 damage.
One
It's
is
dead.
Good.
Poor 3. He spent the whole time cringing.
Now we will attack.
Although Gamelon doesn't care. Gamelon's,
Right.
I feel bad for the
Abomination.
abomination.
Don't touch me with your filthy hands. How do I upcast?
Well, what do you want to cast?
Inflict wounds.
Okay, so you'll just check off the higher spell slot, and then what is it?
Extra D10.
Is it an
Yeah.
extra D10? So you will click to and drag the damage, and before you drop it, right click once. So that hit.
So, click and drag and right click once.
And it should add a die to the stack. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Boom!
Whew,
That's-
19 damage. Lightly wounding Lord Kazak.
Good
As you
thing you
just
added that one
blast
to
him.
it.
Yeah. A min and
Oh,
a max on those rolls.
It could have been the 10 that he added.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, that's what I think it was. It was the fourth
Yeah,
one that
if
showed
you're going
up.
by the 4th one.
All right.
You're no longer grappled at this point. It's
Oh,
your
yeah.
round.
Yeah, I will strip off grappled. Thank you. No longer grappled.
I'll move the weapon up here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Karnan.
All right, I will go ahead and wing an arrow at Lord Kazak.
You are melee.
Okay. You're in melee. You'll have disadvantage on the attack
Oh.
roll.
Well, there you go.
Actually,
choose
stop. Stop. Are you going to throw your short swords on the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Then make a second attack roll. If it hits also, then you still hit.
Okay, da, 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 da.
Oh,
Nope.
it's a miss.
Second one misses. You're just too.
No.
It's too much of a distraction from the zombie 5.
Let's see. I think I will go.
Your short swords are on the ground now, though. So.
Oh, good point. Then I will just stay where I'm at.
Okay. Lord Kazak goes. He will first reach out to grapple.
Okay. I can't warding declare that, right?
Karnan, yeah. I mean, not Karnan, Gamelon.
He's gonna grapple.
He's going to try to. He gets a 12.
Oh no!
Oh,
Let's try this one. Oh, okay. I guess he still got you.
Yep.
Grapples Gamelon. And then he will swing with his sword at you. Or no, he won't. He just grappled.
Oh, he just grappled.
Next. Yeah, that was his action. He doesn't have 2 actions. Or 2 attacks. Lightning Zombie 2 still has Weedall grappled.
Kerchow.
And does 9 more damage. 1 gets through.
Or one.
And then proceeds to slam Weedall, but misses. Lightning Zombie 4. Is
The
he
tail
grappling
goes up in his
someone?
face and it he misses.
He is not grappling anybody. He will attempt to grapple Karnan.
What? 4?
Uh,
4 is far away.
4 is way up by
Oh,
the
I'm
pool.
sorry. 4's up there. Never mind. 4 will come down here and try to grapple Gamelon. It's a 9 for Gamelon to beat.
Gamelon's grappled.
I know.
But-
You can be grappled
okay.
by more than one
Yeah,
person.
we double grappled.
Double grapple.
He shakes off the other grapple.
Okay. That one does not take. All right. That's the end of the round. Is round 4. It is Stefan's turn.
So, with the sharpshooter, it's talking about attacking at long range does not.
Won't apply here. Short range
everyone's
for
in
you.
short
is
Do I have
basically the length of the
disadvantage
dungeon.
at all? Could I?
Uh-uh.
I'd like to hunter's mark the Lord there.
Did your hunter's mark target die? Yeah. Then yes, you can hunter's mark him.
All right. Doing it.
Hold shift.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna regular shoot.
Okay. You connect with a 22.
Nice. All right.
For 17 damage. He's now moderately
Good
wounded.
damage.
All right. I'm gonna hang out here.
Okay. Zombie 5. Stefan's not grappled, right? Nope. Zombie 5's the one who's going to try and grab a hold of Karnan. Yeah, so you're probably going to be okay. He got a 5.
Roll.
Acrobatics or athletics, right?
Either one, yeah, your
Yep.
choice.
Oh,
shit!
It's a tie.
Tie
Nothing
goes
changes on
to-
ties.
Yeah, nothing changes on a skill challenge on ties. Okay, so you are not grappled.
Nice work.
Glad I
Right.
went with the acrobatics.
Nice.
I want to use my bonus action to Misty Step right there.
Oh. Oh, shit. Okay.
Nicely done.
And you are no longer grappled.
Mm,
Weird.
yeah.
You are doomed, Kazakh.
And then let's go with a booming blade. Oh, damn.
Oh.
Whiff.
Do I do damage or fail at paralyzing again, guys?
Could it work wrong 4 times? No.
So the real question is, do you miss or fail at paralyzing?
Well, he
No,
called
I
the
got a
fail,
magic
so
missile.
now it'll probably work. Magic missile, that's true. You get more ones.
I just want to kill Kazakh right now.
If
That's my goal.
If we kill him, I think the zombies
The others will quit.
Mm,
Yeah, they already want to quit.
may be worth a shot the 4th time.
Right.
Well, I don't know if a paralyzed.
I can't get inspiration on this, so we'll see. Last try at the paralysis wand.
All right.
It's gonna give it a good shot.
You made a save.
Oh.
So point out, you're rolling that, not me. Oh, that's great.
Jesus does not love you.
All right. Give us some juice.
7 points of heal juice. All right. Wow, are we back to Zombie 1 again? Zombie 1 did have a hold of Nace. I think he's just going to grab Busy at this point. No, he's not. He's going to grab Karnan. Got to defend his master.
He's not by Karnan.
You gotta move.
Gamelon, you
I mean Gamelon. I don't know why I keep saying Karnan. You should stop ending your names in ons. All
No
right.
problem.
13
non-Murnon.
is the
Stefan.
grapple attempt on
I'm changing my name to Weed On.
Gamelon.
Ah,
Oh,
Yeah.
got another one on.
it
Oh,
was 18 and it rolled onto a friggin'
Yep.
That's our group name, always on.
All right, Weedall, your turn.
let go of me. I still haven't targeted, don't I? I do.
23 hits
Oh, my goodness.
for 14, heavily wounding him. And 20 hits for another 3. Gamelon of the Salted Shell Clan.
All right, who do we have targeted? Lord Kazak.
He sounds like a sailor.
Attack.
Yeah, I think a 28
Nice.
connects.
Midnight.
4 or 5. No. It's the
Take
least
that.
they can do.
Now go away or I shall scratch you a second time.
What spells do I have? Attack.
Oh, another inflict
Spells
wounds
Spells of.
Oh,
for
that's good.
15. He is
Yeah.
heavily wounded. He's halfway dead.
That is my turn.
God damn it, Brian.
What's up, buddy?
He wants to move and he can't. Oh, but you missed the booming blade.
His
Aw,
moves. Oh, it missed, didn't it?
damn.
His move
Yeah.
zeros, right? If it goes off, though.
I want to pick up my short swords,
Okay.
and I'm going to move here, taking the potential
It just,
attack
Okay.
moving away.
Sure. Yep. Zombie 5 will try to attack you.
it's just damage. It doesn't stop movement.
Okay. I didn't know if it did or didn't. Zombie 5 is right here. He will make an slam attack. Slamma-jamma.
Run.
And misses.
Nice.
Alright. And I am still attacked, and I will go at the melee.
Okay. Goes after Kazak. 25 hits. Anything before
Nice.
damage? Oh. 11.
Yeah,
Critical.
Oh,
Yeah,
spell
two
slots.
shots left.
Oh,
Yeah.
out of spell slots. Gotcha.
That's good though.
Yeah, he's critically wounded now. He's in bad shape.
Follow up with a
Miss.
missed with a second.
Mm.
It's all good. Lord Kazak.
Lord Kazak's turn. He has you grappled.
Damn.
Correct?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got you grappled. I got you targeted here. It does 10 points of damage. And then he will also attack you with his longsword,
I will award.
which misses with a 17.
award
Oh,
that.
sorry.
Yeah,
I needed to wait and let you see that.
Still missing.
And that's his turn. Well, God.
We
Does he
have
eat
the
3
deed,
opportunity
Kazak.
attacks?
For the title.
Kazak dives into the pool.
Taking
Oh.
3 opportunity attacks?
Yeah, all 3 of you can make opportunity attacks as he dives into the pool.
Blade! Oh shit!
Did everybody whiff?
Oh no.
Every-
Everybody
attacked
whiff?
yet.
Oh, then not everyone
Karnan.
attacked yet.
Karnan!
Karnan got him
Yay!
for
What?
What?
I'm
Ah.
confused. Okay, 6 from Karnan. Oh, Gamelon was rolling an additional.
No, I ignore it.
Ignore his. Okay, so 1 person connected for 6. But he dives into the pool and sinks.
Is the pool?
But he goes-
here?
He's like, "Men, I order you to defend me to your dying, dead breath!" And then he dives into the pool and disappears into the darkness.
Is he unseeable or?
Yeah, the water's pretty dark. He disappears quickly as he sinks. But that's his turn. Lightning Zombie 2.
Bring it.
Let's go of Weedall.
Oh.
And moves to the corner. As Kazak abandons him, the compulsion fades.
I am going to not opportunity attack.
Okay, I was just about to ask. He cowers back into the corner and dodges for now. Lightning Zombie 4 releases his grapple and moves back into the corner where he will dodge.
We all use our AO, don't we?
You guys all gonna AO?
No, we already used them on Kazakh.
Oh, that's right.
I wasn't
Okay.
going to anyway.
So if you're not gonna fight the other zombies, we'll keep going though. The round's not over. I mean the combat's still going. Kazakh's still a threat. Stefan, your turn.
I want to know if my hunter's mark gives me any kind of sense.
He's
If
down.
I know where he is in the water.
He's down. You know he went in the well. You can sense he went in the well. You can feel it. He's down a ways. What's the range on your hunter's mark? 60 feet? But you can tell if he's within
90.
a mile or something, right?
Yes.
So yes, he is not that far away. He is at
Well,
the
he couldn't be
basically
too
down in
far.
this pool.
Because he attacked before moving.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
He's just
ignore the zombie in front of me.
it does not attack you.
And I'm just gonna shoot an arrow in there.
Okay, you're shooting blind. You have to roll with disadvantage. I'll warn you that your crossbow bolt will not go very far once it hits the water. If you're shooting it while in the water, I don't remember what it is. It doesn't shoot very far.
It can go your short range.
Yeah, you can shoot it to your short range. And I think even then it's with disadvantage, right?
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, it's
Anybody have
bad.
any ideas?
But you can roll with disadvantage to
Stefan
try and...
says. Anybody got any ideas?
Shoot.
Shoot with
Worth a
disadvantage.
shot.
Maybe you'll kill. You got a bless on and you're a good shot.
Just
don't-
believe
don't
in your
sharpshooter
hunter's
it.
mark.
Yeah, I'm
You're
just
good.
gonna do the regular guy. And so since I can't see him, do I just drop it on his character?
You tell me
Wait,
which
his
square you're
character's not
shooting
in there. All right, fair enough.
You tell me
Maybe,
which square you're going to shoot into.
North of me.
Okay? And then you make your attack roll. With this, click disadvantage before you roll it.
Oh shit.
Or just roll it a second time. Instead of clicking
Click.
disadvantage, just roll it a second time. We're going to take the worst one.
Alright.
Okay, so 25 is your worst roll. An arrow shot into the water. There's a big sploosh as the bolt goes in. I didn't say roll damage. You don't even know if you hit.
Oh shit.
But you did not. You picked the wrong square.
Fair enough. Alright. Good luck.
Okay, Zombie 5 moves, dodges. He's out of the fight.
Shine some light in there.
I'll try.
And use up a
Nace.
square. Or two.
All right, so I already had light on my shield. I'm gonna dive in,
All right.
try to light his
Yeah,
ass
he's
up.
going in.
Okay. I'm just going to put you here and I'm going to reveal him. You can tell he is about 30 feet below you because your light gives you 40 feet of light. He is in dim light down below you. Do you have dark vision?
I have light on my shield.
I know. I didn't know if you have
But
dark vision
no.
or not.
No.
Okay. But it doesn't, dim light doesn't, it gives him light concealment. So it'd be disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, but it's half my movement speed swimming, right?
You can swim down. You can actually get down 20 feet. And because you were able to take a breath, I think you have 1 minute per con mod before you have to get out of
can
the
I
water.
attack him or not?
Yeah.
Finish him.
What are you attacking with?
Well, Eldritch Blast is verbal and semantic.
Oh, because
Static,
your swimming
so-
speed is half. Even sinking, you're
Yeah.
sinking at half your movement. So, no, you're just jumping in. You have 30 feet. You could go down 15 feet. That is not enough to melee him. He's
But I
about
can
30
get
feet
up-
down.
I can catch him with.
Does he have a swimming speed then, or what? Kazakh?
Yes.
But I can catch him to base him, right?
No.
With all. No,
No,
with
he went
movement and my action.
Oh, and dash. Yes, you could catch him and base him.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, then you
That's-
just dive and swim down as fast as you can. You actually hit the bottom. The pool's about 30 feet deep.
I'm just gonna
And with
light
your
his
light
ass
here, you
up
can
for
see
everyone else,
there's like some
so.
holes and cracks and little tunnels where the water's coming from, but none of them are big enough for someone to fit through. It looked like his plan was just to stand here on the bottom.
Okay.
Busy peers over the edge.
Okay,
Can you
the
see
pool's-
Kazakh lit up
It's
now?
lit. You can see Kazakh and Nace down at the bottom.
Should have
Weedle
used this
says-
earlier as the
Weedle
magic
says-
missiles just...
Go ahead and paralyze him. He won't be able to breathe.
This is gonna be awesome.
Oh yes.
Oh my god, he's still...
Oh
alive.
damn it.
8 damage. He's still okay. So Nace, you're down there like on guard, ready to strike him, and you see this. These 3 little balls of light zip down and smack into him. He's really looks bad.
I'm
It's
good with
weird
that.
because he's not bleeding, but he's definitely like leaning sideways. And as he's looking at you, there's just this forlorn, like, well, this is how I die again. He
Yes.
seems very resigned.
This is how he fucking dies.
All right, yeah, last zombie
Again.
moves over, dodges. Okay, Weedall.
You know?
Weedle's just
Does
going to
he
be like,
grappled?
golly. Got to do everything myself. He's got to put his short sword in his mouth. He's going to use feline agility. He's going to run in. He's going to dive into the pool. He's going to go all the way to the bottom and attack.
We don't
Wow.
grapple?
So with 60 feet, I should be able to get to him and attack, right?
5, 10, 15, 20, and then
That's-
40. Yes, I'd let you. You're close, and you're not actually on the ground. You'll be stabbing in the water. Like you'll be above him, stabbing down.
That's fine. Is there any modifier?
Piercing weapons, you're fine. from what I
Yeah,
remember.
piercing weapons don't have any disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow. So, thus ended Lord Kazakh. I don't think it's
attack.
possible for you to roll little enough damage to not kill
I
him.
just want to see all the damages.
And I'm going to look at him right as I stab him and go.
It is possible if you rolled enough ones,
Why didn't it?
because you don't have him targeted.
Oh. Well, then I'll drop it on him,
There you go.
and I'll drop it on him
Dead.
again.
As we'd all stabbing him, I just want to give him a high five.
So you see this cat dive in, and he's like, you can already see the panic. He's freaking out. He almost stops to go back, and he's like, no, I'm doing it. And he goes down, and all of a sudden, the sword buries into him, and then I'm taking a liberty, Scott. He immediately puts his back legs on Kazakh and springs up and starts scrambling to the top as fast as he can.
Yes,
Uh,
I am getting out of the water.
You guys
In
see
fact,
him, because you can dash at this point. So you see, he like kicks out and he's sputtering. Rawr! I need all 3 of you at the surface to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
About to catch a cat.
This is DC 10. Oops.
Right.
No, Gamelon, you're not close enough to the edge. You don't have to roll.
Oh,
no, come on.
Who am I missing? I got
Karnon.
Stefan. I got Busy.
Got it.
Karnon. Oh, you all 3 make it. All 3 of you managed to get clear of the 4 limbs of razor sharp claws scrabbling around to get out of the pool.
And just for clarification, I'm stopping right there,
Okay.
and I'm dusting myself off. No, I'm stopping right there.
I was just unlocking tokens. I didn't mean to pick you up. All right, I'm going to unlock tokens. I'm going to also stop initiative unless you plan on killing the guys cowering in the corner.
Nah.
not right now.
And then I'm going to say,
Okay.
somebody needs to go down there and search him.
Gamelon can handle
Ace is
that.
still down there.
Bring his body back.
Okay.
Sploosh. I'm gonna go cart his dumb corpse ass back up and toss it out onto the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on out
Yeah.
the pool.
Thank
Okay,
you.
yeah, you guys get out of the pool, no problem.
Do my stims out of battle ×1.
Oh, thank you.
I've been hanging out with
Nice.
Gamelon too long. Turned into a sailor.
Everybody in the drink.
Okay. So you get him out. I will tell you, his sword is magical. It is a +1 longsword.
Nice.
I've got it somewhere.
That
Where did I
shield.
put it? There.
Zach- Oh wait. Do any of us use longswords?
Where did I put?
We can sell
There
it.
we go. Longsword. There we go. All right, I'm gonna throw the
Whoever
parcel.
needs that fancy magic throne might want a +1 longsword as well. It's a kingly thing.
Okay. So it is a +1 longsword, and on the hilt, it actually has the crest of Corin set into the handguard. So Jadarin or his son would probably be pretty interested in it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything else that you would consider valuable on him. To the north, you easily spot the treasury as you go up the stairs. The zombies, by the way, are in the corner. All of them are just like, we don't want to fight. We had to do what he said.
Stay.
Up to the north is the last room of the cave has been arranged to be a bedchamber. There's a new sturdy wooden bed. Looks like it's been newly built. It's draped with animal skins. There is a new wooden chest and a wooden chest of drawers and a framed picture set atop a wooden table.
I'm gonna go get Grackle.
Crackle?
Who's
The
Grackle?
kid.
You mean Crackle?
Crackle? Crackle. I'm gonna go get
Yep.
Crackle because we said that he could see the loot.
Okay. So, all right, you go to retrieve Crackle. The zombies all just say they'll stay right there. They sit down. They're not moving. They actually are smiling when they see Crackle. They seem very happy that Crackle's okay.
I'm gonna let one of them know the carpenter's down on the first floor if they want to go get him too.
If you trust us to go, we won't leave. We promise. We don't actually know where to go.
I understand.
Okay. The zombies then leave to go find. Let me see. Delete from tracker. Delete foes. Okay. They go down to find the carpenter. Yeah, when you get to the room, on top of the chest of drawers, which by the way contains fine clothing, it's all kind of faded and brittle and threadbare now. It's not mildewed, at least. It's probably the nicest clothing that survived all these years. But it looks like it was folded nicely at one point. Atop the chest is a mirror frame made of 2 vertical wooden bars, and the mirror itself is a silvery disc about 2 feet in diameter, sitting in a makeshift frame. You notice, as you're just inspecting everything, the back of the mirror has straps where you could actually hold it like a shield.
Nice. I think you should try it.
Just to cover the
Wand
other
of
stuff.
detect magic.
Okay. I'll cover that. The wooden chest
just
actually
the room,
has 500 pieces of silver, but they're ancient coins that have unreadable symbols on them on one side and a sphinx on the other. None of you have ever seen a coin like this. Actually, that might not be true. Anyone who wants to can make a history check.
I did the last time, so I'll try this time.
I would not know nor give a shit about a sphinx.
These be considered magical items because I get double
I've got Arcana,
proficiency on magical item.
The
lore.
coins, no, not magical. Gamelon, you're looking for just a moment. You're like, oh, Don't know what that is. Weedle, as you look, you flip it over and you're like, oh, I've heard of this. This is... What about the shield? Like your mind just kind of turns and you kind of get more interested in the shield. And it just doesn't seem that important where the coins are from. I'm telling you, Scott, your character suddenly doesn't think it's important where the coins are from.
I dropped the coin. I said, I don't care anymore. That thing. Pretty.
Actually, that's probably more thought than you even wanted to give the coin. So it probably just goes in your pack. But I'm just telling you, you rolled really well, and the knowledge just wasn't there, and you just kind of didn't care after a while.
Okay.
Okay. So the last thing is the framed picture. There's a picture. It's an oil painting of a dark-haired, noble young man, a fair-haired, delicate-looking young woman, and a dark-haired male child. The man is a spitting image of Lord Kazakh, except his expression is gallant and his skin's not gray. He's wearing a velvet doublet of a style which was popular about 2 centuries ago. The woman is very beautiful. She has long blonde hair and green eyes. She has a slightly melancholy expression. She looks more like a debutante than a pioneer, and she's wearing an elegant green gown of the same period. The boy looks exactly like Crackle, with dark hair and eyes. His expression is an idealized adult look of determination. He's wearing an outfit identical in style and color to the one of the father in the portrait. A brass plaque that is affixed to the frame of the picture identifies the trio as Baron Alexander Corrin, Baroness Lillian Corrin, and young Edgar Corrin.
Well, the plot thickens.
So definitely another object that Jadarn would probably be interested in. I'm going to throw that in your parcel. And I guess we're on to the last thing that everyone was really looking at.
Well, is that the only magic in the room, is the shield?
Okay, so you fire up the wand, and there's a brilliant... Normally things glow blue whenever you use detect magic. This is blinding. It's actually painful to your eyes when the shield glows. And it's like... And as it flares, the wand goes dead. Like it like sputters and a spark comes off of it, and the gem on the end of it, which normally lights up when you cast it, literally goes and cracks and has a dark like there's an ozone burn on the inside of it. The cracks are lined with black soot.
So it ruined my fucking wand.
I'm gonna yell, keep that.
That's all right. That works as well as Busy's.
As you do that and it cracks, all of a sudden, the mirror-like surface starts to cloud and stops reflecting. It becomes almost matte. And then slowly it starts to cloud and the matte starts to move and become almost fluid and start to flow around. And there is an eerie yellow haze that starts to slowly fade to green until it's the green, like just pure, like fluorescent green clouds swirling. And as they swirl and whirl around, all of a sudden they start to move, and then they shift, and it parts slightly. And all of a sudden there's a silhouette in the frame. And the silhouette starts to creep forward and get closer and closer, almost to what you would call the surface from the other side. And then it stops, and as it floats up, and slowly it starts to take shape, you see the face of a man. He's black-haired. He has a short, cropped beard and mustache. He has very intelligent-looking eyes, creases of worry on his brows, and light green skin. He seems to swim almost to the surface of the mirror. And then he kind of stops. Then the mirror-like sheen of the surfaces returns, and the background is what's behind you, but instead of showing you, it's him looking at you. The man looks at you intently. He seems to have a look of hopefulness in his eyes. Greetings. Please don't be startled. I won't hurt you. In fact, I need your help. Help me to get free of this prison. My name is Redrian, and unless I'm freed, I fear this world of yours," and he points out of the mirror, "may be destroyed."
What was his name? Red Tree?
Redrian.
Oh, Redrian. Redrian.
Does he seem trustworthy?
Give me a insight check.
Super good at that.
Why is the
There's
world
something
gonna be
about him
destroyed?
that you trust.
Why
I'm
are
sorry,
you
what'd you say?
stuck in a- Why is the world going to be destroyed? Why are you stuck in a shield? Is
Well,
this a
that's
shield?
going to be a long explanation. And if you
It's a
won't
shield or
leave,
a
I
mirror?
promise to tell you. It's been a long time since I've spoken to somebody. I'm glad to
Well,
see
pardon,
you.
let's go.
You're okay, Crackle. Crackle smiles and he was like, "Hey, Green Man. I'm going to tell you some things that are going to seem a little crazy, but you're just going to have to listen to me and understand." And he stops. You can tell he's been kind of just scanning each of you, and he stops and he goes, "What's your name?" He points directly at you, Brian.
Nace.
Nace. For some reason, that's important to me. I'm glad we finally met. I'm sorry. Well, this starts a long time ago, before the units you use even were invented to track the passage of time. I once traveled upon a great ship, is the word you would use.
Airship?
It sailed between the worlds. No, more than an airship. It sailed in the air, it sailed in the seas, it sailed between worlds.
Oh, Weedall sits down on the bed, crosses his legs, and he's engrossed.
That sounds way better than an airship, buddy.
Yes.
But something happened to the magic that kept our ship aloft, and it fell from the skies onto your world. The ship's magics wouldn't work right here, and so we were stranded. The ship's captain had to put down a mutiny of those who wanted to use our powers to enslave the planet's pink-skinned primitives at the time. I'm sorry.
I hate those people.
I should say world. We sent out a message for help, and the captain put all the remaining crew to sleep so that they wouldn't grow old while they waited for rescue. One at a time, we would stay awake to keep watch over the others and protect the ship from intruders. We were aided by... He looks at you, Busy, and he goes, "Clockwork Men."
Yes.
So they were armored knights that were kind of like golem creatures. They would obey the orders of the crew member who was on watch and defend the ship, make what repairs they could. They agreed that each crew member would stand watch of 2 years before waking their replacement. Now I slept for what I assume were many years, but when I awoke it was to treachery. Most of my fellow crew members had vanished, while the rest had been murdered by a man on watch. I myself happened to survive because a spell of protection that the murderers didn't know about saved me. The traitor sold his services as an alien wizard to one of the groups of the Pinkskins. They were a people in a place known as Blackmore. Those men were plundering the ship. They didn't understand that they were removing the protective wards that protected the ship from exploding. I managed to regain control of our Clockwork Men, and I used them to defeat the traitor and drive away the thieves. But I wasn't able to stop the explosion. Honestly, I don't know what happened after that. I assume the explosion destroyed the ship.
No.
Yes, I slept for a long, long time after the explosion. And then when I woke, I found myself here in Lord Kazak's treasury. Kazak would never talk to me, and he always ignored everything I said. I actually learned your language by talking to that little creature, Crackle. It was actually easier to learn your language than I would have expected. So when Crackle described the object I'm trapped in, it seems like a larger version of an object I used to use to communicate with my ship. I don't know how I'm trapped in it, but it must have been, I guess, a fortuitous side effect of the explosion. And that's how we got to here.
How was... Golly, what's his name? The bad guy we just killed?
Kazakh.
So we heard that Kazakh was using you to control the zombies, or the artifact that you're trapped in. How would that work?
Well, Lord Kazakh never even talked to me. He always ignored me. I finally gave up trying to talk to him, and I only got to see Crackle so little. I don't know what affects the... Well, Crackle calls it the mirror shield. I can't see it. It's just it's a window into my world. The mirror shield could have very strange effects in your world, but without studying it, I couldn't say what they would be.
I have
Not
some
from this
magics
side.
that might be able to figure that out, but I need some time. I'll start that now.
Okay.
Casting Identify as a ritual.
Okay.
So do you have any idea how we would free you from this magic orb,
Well,
shield thing?
so the mirror shield that's holding me, I know that it's leaking energy. It's an energy that came from my ship. And I think it may have created the lightning zombies. Anyways, I think it could be quite dangerous to the health of living people that are exposed to it. I'd like to get out so I can cast the right spells to stop that energy. I can also still sense that some of the devices from the ship are in operation. I can feel the energy they're radiating, and somehow it's been altered in a way I don't understand. Maybe combined with some other forces native in this world? I strongly suspect that the missing devices will have effects on their surroundings similar to the mirror shield, only much more deadly. It's almost as though they're, I guess, draining the life force from your world, and the process is accelerating. I have no idea where the devices are. I can't feel a direction. I can't even begin to look while I'm locked in here. And that's the tricky thing. I have an incomplete but kind of an understanding of the way the device works. I've had a very, very long time to think on it. I think the only way I can be freed is if one of you willingly trade places with me. For a short time. If I can't find someone to take your place inside the shield within 3 days of you reaching civilization, I will trade places back with you, and I will resume my imprisonment. I know this is what needs to be done. He's looking directly at you, Nace.
I need to think on that.
I understand.
Do I?
I have no gold.
I want to understand what this mirror shield is. I want to wait for Identify.
Okay. He keeps talking while Busy's still casting.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'll ask him all about his ship. I'll ask him all the way down to the tack and the blockle, the tackle and blocks that they use, the different ropes. I mean,
we used a different kind of sail. Maybe if you tell me about your airship, I could tell you what's similar.
Oh, I spend the next, what do you need, 9.5 more minutes?
Yeah.
Probably more like 4.
extolling the virtues of the airships we used to work on.
Okay. there's a couple things. Like he says that, like your airship actually uses propulsion, a propeller, and he says that they use something kind of, it replaced repellers, but instead it acts on a, it pushes on a force that exists everywhere that
Oh, the mitochondria. Yeah, I know.
the
I've heard
ship
about that.
doesn't want to be, and moves it along. But it's something that doesn't work here. But it was a little more advanced than propellers.
Mitochondria is the power of the ship.
Mhm.
I think it's improbability drive.
That's right.
Yeah. Busy, you finish your identification. It's an artifact. This is something that is not created by, like, mortal magic is not capable of creating this device. Its power level is beyond something you can comprehend.
It's over 9,000.
You can't tell what it's supposed to do, but what you
3.4
can tell
gigawatts.
is there is so much energy in this that, like, it's literally impossible for you to contain the idea of the number in your brain. There's a lot of energy in this shield.
But
Like
a big
it could
rocket.
almost power its own planet, or even more.
You have
on that
no
scale.
concept. You've never encountered anything
Right.
with a power source on this level. You are quite confident that a Clockwork City could easily be powered by this thing.
Right.
You're basically looking at a small fusion reactor for our terms.
Right. Would he say it's like as powerful as a sun or something like that, or?
In his terms, yeah, it's like this is like the
Yeah.
power of a small sun.
Right. That's what he would say.
Yeah. Or actually the power of this is like the power of a volcano. Like the powerful force of an erupting volcano is contained in this thing. Because he might not actually have an idea of how strong the sun is, because it's just a
Right.
dot to him. But yeah, on those terms, this could cause Earth. This is enough energy to split a continent. Like this is the kind of magic that was only fabled of. In fact, Busy is familiar with the idea that there was a cataclysm in the past, and like this is the sort of thing that would be responsible for that kind of cataclysm that caused the seasons to change and continents to move.
Right. All right. He tells everyone.
Redrian tells you, look, I don't have any gold or treasure. I've got my jumpsuit and a couple personal things I had with me when I was trapped. I have a timepiece that you could have, which is probably like nothing you've ever seen. But I doubt it would be more than a bauble to your people. I have a few coins from my people, but I don't know what they would be worth. In my time, coins didn't contain precious metal. But you'll all have my friendship. I'll owe you a favor. And you, and he looks at Nace, I know that we will be irrevocably linked. I'm a man of my word. I just want to eliminate the danger that my ship's devices have and try to return to the existence of a normal man.
Out of character, you said he seems trustworthy, right?
Yeah, I sense no impropriety. on his
More
part.
than trustworthy. You feel a kinship to this person. Period. It's beyond like, oh, he seems trustworthy. Everything he says seems like it's on the level. And you feel like you know him.
All right, I'm gonna take my cloak. I'm gonna give it to you, Wee Doll, and I'm gonna be like, "All right, what do I need to do?"
I'm like, no, Nace, we can use one of the zombies.
I must exchange with a living soul.
But this is my friend, my buddy.
What do I need
I
to
promise. I just need you to hold the shield, face it, and speak my name, and just concentrate on drawing me from the shield.
do? Okay, I will do that as best I can.
Okay, you concentrate. He starts to talk you through it. Yes. Yes, I feel the door. Keep concentrating. It's opening. I can see it. Yes, hear it. It's working. You concentrate for about 30 or 40 seconds, and all of a sudden, there is a flash of light. The Nace is gone, and Redrian is now standing holding the shield, and Nace is reflected in the image, although he's really wavery and kind of dissipating, like he's having a hard time manifesting.
I'm knocking on the
Redrian.
shield. You in there?
Redrian is in the flesh. He's a man of average height. He's about 5'11", 5'10". He looks just like he did in the mirror. He's wearing a smudged and oil-encrusted garment. It looks like a one-piece combination of trousers and a long-sleeve shirt. He's also wearing black boots and has a black belt. His skin is like a light, pleasant green in color. He sways a little bit on his feet, and then he smiles. He kind of checks and makes sure that he's real, and he turns to the rest of you. Thank you, friends. Okay, you'll see I'm true to my word. And he suddenly he clutches at his chest and he falls to the ground, and he starts to collapse and like somebody just punched him. And then all of a sudden a light erupts from his body. Bright, golden, radiant light. It burns your eyes to look at it. It starts to flare. There's a weird aura that swirls around. It has green tendrils that swirl through it and then dissipate, and then they swirl up and they dissipate. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, except for Brian.
Do I have advantage on this from magic effect?
Yeah.
Sweet.
The odds of any of you rolling high enough are extremely slim. Nope. Even Gamelon didn't make it.
No.
You are all frozen, just in pure awe. You cannot move. You cannot do anything. You can't move. You are literally just petrified, like trembling from what's happening. He lies helplessly in agony on the ground for about a minute, and then he finally managed to regain control of his arms and legs. He staggers up. He's now around 6'6". He's much taller. He's shredded his jumpsuit. It's like tearing open. It's swollen. He is a golden Adonis. Like his body is just perfect. He is still surrounded by the glow. It started to soften. And now it's just a soft, radiant glow around his just an inch or two off of his skin. And he stands and looks down at his body and can't believe it. He says, something's happening. I don't know. And then all of a sudden, he goes, no! And he grabs the shield and winks out of existence. And you guys are left standing in the room. About a minute later, you start to regain control of your bodies. And we're going to stop there.
Bye, Nace.
Bye. And nice knowing you.
We will pick up next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mountain. I look forward to seeing everybody there. Everybody watching, I appreciate you tuning in. We'll have the episode up on YouTube tomorrow. And can't wait to see everybody next week. Bye-bye.